And hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dragons, also maybe Dungeons. This is another one of those lovely little one-shots that we do because, unfortunately, Strahd Sunday could not take place as half of our people are on a ski trip. It took a little bit longer to get started than I thought it would. I originally was going to push for 5 o'clock. It's 7:40, so we all know how that went. Cool. But anywho, we've got a pretty stellar cast here for you tonight from Barovia Sessions 1 and Sessions 2. We've got Lulu and how do we say your name, Cass?
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia. We've got Lulu and Cassiopeia from Sessions 1 and 2 of Curse of Strahd, respectively. And then from most of our other productions, we've got the Tubular Chadonius and also Little Moonflower, aka Pebble, which is Cat and Felix, respectively. All right. So we're going to just go ahead and dive right into it here. This particular one-shot is one that takes place at 5th level, so our characters are a little bit more buffed up than normal. I let them take some pretty magical items, which some of them are still loading into their character sheets. No harm, no foul. And some of them already have on their character sheets. So we're going to start off the adventure here on the high seas. This particular vessel is a vessel that was chartered by a couple of nobles from the surrounding islands. You are currently sailing through a chain of seabound trading islands where there are a couple of, as you would call them, trade princes that sort of lord over each island. And over the past month or so, these trade princes have been receiving reports from merchants and other sailors in the area of some weird light coming off an old, abandoned, very rocky, cliff-like island that nobody really ventures near or uses for anything. There have been sightings of purple light at night, which have concerned a lot of the sailors greatly. There's whispers of some form of curse or some kind of great calamity that is going to befall the area. And it's also brought up the rumor of pirate gold that has said to have once been buried on this island, as well as several other treasures from some kind of ancient civilization that once took place there. Now, for whatever reason, the four of you find yourself on a ship headed in the direction of that particular island with the express request of the trade princes of the surrounding islands to look into it and make sure there's nothing dangerous there. And if you do find any treasure, you've been advised that you're allowed to keep it for yourself, as well as receive a reward of 200 gold pieces per each of you for ensuring that the island is safe and not a threat to the surrounding ones or to the trade routes that run by it. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself one by one. How about first, Moonflower?
Okay, so Little Moonflower is a little tabaxi. Everyone calls him Pebble, and he doesn't know why, but everyone calls him Pebble. And he is, his family is merchants, and he is not good at it. He's not good at haggling or bartering. He's trying to get better at it. He's good at going and finding things to sell, but he's not too good at the whole selling thing. So if you try to bargain with him, you'll probably win. He is on this trip here because his family's like, you're good at finding good things to sell, so go do that while we actually sell the things. And so that's what he is doing here. And so he's going here, but he's a little bit of a scaredy cat. So if he's on a boat here, he's probably sort of like hiding in a corner somewhere away from the water and just kind of like trying not to fall in.
I'm going to put you right here inside the lifeboat that's on the deck.
That sounds about right, yes.
Next, let's have Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia is a noble lady born into a very wealthy family who has some interesting ties to some interesting entities, so to speak. And she's on this trip to get some business done and also oversee whatever others might want to do at that strange island and make sure that nothing goes awry.
Alrighty. And next, let's have Lulu. Lulu, tell us a little bit about your character.
Lulu has no one, has no plans, has no idea where to go or what to do other than forward, and might as well go and look for some gold.
Excellent. So just regular kind of mercenary style?
Yep.
Sounds good, sounds good. Which brings us to the last person in our party, Shadonius.
Yeah, I kind of just, I hear stuff when I go, like, when I'm tearing up those gnarly waves, and, I kind of got the feeling that there was stuff happening here, and, I didn't have anything else to do, so, yeah, pretty much.
I'm disturbing the peace of the ocean, and you gotta go make sure that everything gets back to normal and it stays tubular.
Yeah, something like that.
Righteous.
Righteous.
Excellent. So the four of you have been at sea about a day and a half, sailing from the closest island towards this particular one that is giving everybody so much leeriness and trouble. The sailors on the ship have been whispering amongst themselves during this time, just kind of telling stories about the island. And go ahead and everybody roll a perception check to see if any of you are able to pick up any of the tales that they have been telling. The only thing behind those eyes, Chad, is more waves.
I'm in the ocean of my mind, okay?
Righteous.
The undertow is real, y'all.
As a matter of fact, you see him just kind of pull out a pipe and just start, toking a little bit. It's fine.
That's cool. Be cool, man. All right, so Moonflower. Most of your time is spent literally hiding from the water, so you don't hear as much talk as some of the others, just because most of the sailors, what they're doing involves getting near the ocean. But with a 17, your sharp little ears do pick out whispers about there being a large number of ferocious beasts on the island that would as soon as eat as look at you, and a lot of them seem to be concentrated in the thick jungles on the inner portions of this very imposing cliff-studded island. And Lulu, as you're listening, you learn that there is on the south side of the island, when you pass by it, a rather large statue that appears to have been broken at one point and is laying half in, half out of the ocean. And when we say large, we mean like the size of a building large. Think Statue of Liberty esque. And there's whispers that at one point in time it might have been an effigy to some god that some ancient civilization used to worship. And Cass, with the with the most intent listening, as you are very invested in learning more about this island, you hear the captain tell one of the sailors who professes concern that they are drawing so near to it, that they shouldn't worry because only those who step foot upon the island will truly be cursed.
Interesting.
All right. And it's about this is about a day and a half in. So you know that it's only going to be a couple hours or so before you manage to reach the island itself. So do one of you want to go ahead and do me the honor of rolling a D100? I don't care who, just anyone.
It's an 80. Oh dear. Dear.
One moment, I gotta see if this is even in the compendium.
Also, just as a little side note, little Moonflower is a little tabaxi. He's like 4 feet tall, which is pretty short for a tabaxi. So just so that way everyone else kind of has an idea, he's a little guy.
Okie dokie.
Aw.
And if you could also go ahead and, since you rolled the percentage dice, Jadonius, if you could also roll me a 3d4.
Oh no.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Where is that chart at?
Oh no.
That's a lot. That's
Okay, so what? 12 Krakens attack? What's happening here?
The ship
Oh.
is sinking.
No, it'll
12 cannonballs.
it'll be fine. One
I
second.
know how I have that broom.
I'm in the lifeboat. I'll be okay, right?
Sure. You'll be fine.
Actually, if you're small enough and you're nice enough to cast, she might rescue you if needed.
And then the rope snaps.
Just need a good picture for this.
Oh, goody.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
That's why I don't usually do sneak campaigns.
I guarantee you're not expecting this one.
The Spanish Inquisition?
Yes, why
I
not?
don't know. I've seen some strange things out on sea before.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. No, it looks more like... That's not really, yeah, no.
No, you're
Yeah.
just teasing.
Yeah, he looks perfect. I'ma use him. Hold on, we just gotta upload it a second. Don't worry.
No, it's fine. I only have the app, so I have no idea what is happening at all.
Oh, what's roughly your ETA?
10 minutes maybe?
Cool,
Oh,
cool.
that's not bad.
It'll be
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry.
Just let you know, if he falls in the water, you're just gonna see this soaking wet little cat who's just very unhappy.
Aw, man, it doesn't like that one. God damn it.
Okay, darn, we can't have 12 Krakens attack. Oh, darn. So sorry.
No, there's no Kraken yet. Yet.
It'll be in the volcano in the middle of the island that shows up out of nowhere.
Yes.
The Fire Kraken.
That's
Fire
the other
Kraken.
reason why I have a broom.
Is for fire Krakens?
Or land-based.
Land Krakens?
Land Krakens. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Much better. Do. How many did we say? 7?
7.
That looks like
2?
7.
2? Oh.
7? Okay. So, you guys are drawing close to what you can see is the horizon of an island in the distance. It's a steep shoreline climbing towards the clouds as large waves break across its beaches and rocky cliff faces that hang over the seething waters. As you watch, kind of leaning on the rails, probably in Cass and Lulu's concern, Pebble, as you peer out from underneath the protective layer of this lovely little lifeboat that you've got going on, and Chad, as you like lazily look over your pipe, you notice that there are a number of large avian creatures that appear to be spiraling off the island and diving into the waves to presumably emerge with fish and other smaller marine life before climbing back up to the cliffs again where they appear to be nesting. And it looks quite nice and peaceful until you notice a pod of them peeling off and spiraling towards the ship. And everybody can roll for initiative as a flock of pterodons attacks.
Yay!
Don't forget to click on your character before rolling the initiative.
I don't know if I'm doing that, but I'm gonna give it a try.
Pebble. Pebble.
Did it do it? I don't know if I'm rolling. Please let me know if I'm rolling.
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
think
You
you rolled a
rolled.
nat 1 and a nat 20.
You rolled, but you didn't get attached to your character. But I'll get you on there.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. The first one you rolled was a 7.
That is fine. If that sounds more like Moonflower than a nat 20.
It's funny because the second one was a nat 20.
That one popped up for me. The first one didn't show up, so I was like, did it happen? Did it work? I don't know. I'll try again. Also,
I
little
have made
exciting
chat.
tidbit of unimportant knowledge. About 5 minutes ago on the way home, we saw a little collision occur between two vehicles, so that was thrilling.
Here.
That's not cool.
No, not really. I think they're okay. I think they were okay. That their airbags went off, so that was fun.
I'm very sorry.
Well, I mean, we saw it. It wasn't us, so I mean, hopefully they're okay. But we avoided it, so that was the good part.
Hopefully, I hear splishy
Ooh.
splashy.
What are sounds?
They are. Now you have actual ocean noises.
Ocean noises.
Yay!
I have made Chad. I defaulted to a character creator. It's fine.
Oh dear lord.
And there's his icon.
Alrighty. So, Cass, you get to go first. You see these pterodons speeding towards the ship, kind of reeling and jolting. You notice that they're about the same size as a giant eagle would be.
Do they look aggressive?
They look hungry.
I don't really want to deal with flying things, so I think I'm gonna blast them. Wait, is that a bonus action or an action? An action, okay. Eldritch Blast. 2 targets, because I can do it twice.
Yay. Holy motherfucking shit.
Pew pew!
Pew, pew. Alright, go ahead and roll damage for those. Which ones are
Oh,
you
I
targeting?
didn't set the damage. Wait, I set the damage.
You have
Okay.
to click the part that says Eldritch Blast after you roll it. No, not that part again. Go over to where you've rolled at, where it shows your you rolled a natural 20. Yeah, there you
Right.
go.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it's the reverse. The
Ah.
first one. The second damage is for the hit.
And which one are you targeting?
I mean the nearest one, nearest two. So like this one
Alright,
and this
so
one.
you cast your hand out, eldritch flames curling from your palm to slam into this pterodactyl right here and send it spiraling off and into the ocean below with a squawk. And then he gone. Forever.
Forever?
Forever and ever. And then what's the second one for?
This one.
That
I mean
one?
the closest one. Like they came the closest to me, and I'm like, oh, I don't like them.
It
Don't
lets
like
out a
flying things around me.
shrilling cry as you strike it with the second eldritch blast. One of its wings crumpling slightly before it manages to slap back out and regain its altitude. Anything else for your turn, Cass?
Can I cast another spell if it's a bonus action?
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, so yes, if you have a bonus action spell that you want to cast, you can do that.
Okay. Do I have a bonus action? Sorry, roll 20 is less. No. Oh. Oh, that's it.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. Yes. Sorry, I found it.
Excellent.
Hex. I want to hex. Probably before I hit, but never mind. the one I just hit, I guess.
Alright, so he has a hex on him now.
I'm still learning the hexing thing.
That's okay. Alright, that ends your turn. Next up is this guy in the middle. He is going to fly forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to land on the deck. And he sees a twitching sea snake peeking out from underneath the underneath this rowboat here. So he's gonna try to catch it in his beak, but secretly it's Moonflower's tail.
No.
Yeah.
I am not food. I am not food. I am not food.
That's okay. He only rolled an 11, so your tail twitches out of the way just in time, evading this stabbing bill. And that's his entire turn. Chidonius, you're up.
Right, yeah, so, this is, like, harshing my mood a little bit, so, oh, God. What do I do? I guess I can, like, I don't know, oh, I know, gnarly, tubular, gnarliness, could you, like, help or something, and then he's gonna, like, throw his hand out towards the waves, and, like, he's gonna use his cantrip of shape water, and he's gonna, yeah, actually, yeah, no, wait, I changed my mind because that's dumb. It was gonna be very dumb. He's gonna instead take out his sling and be like, you know what, shoo, whatever. Yeah. Shit, oh crap, and then he like fumbles with it and it falls on the deck.
And then you roll a D100 because that's a natural 1. Let me get the crit fail chart.
Look, he probably shouldn't have smoked a bowl before this. It's fine.
Yep. What number did you roll? 60? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's the dragon.
I sure hope so.
Alright, roll a dexterity save.
Oh, goody.
Oh, sorry, not save, check. Dexterity check.
Check.
So you get your sling up and you go to pull it back. And as you shoot forward, you realize your grip wasn't that great on the handle of your sling, and you watch it go flying across the deck and skid across the deck as it lands until it's teetering over the edge of the ship. Doesn't fall, but who knows what'll happen when the next wave comes.
Harsh, man. Alright, I guess I'll, like, walk over here and get it. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay, you pick up your swing and you end your turn. Alright, next up is that guy back there. He is going to fly forward and make a perception check. No. He's kind of hovering, looking around for fish, and when he doesn't find any, he is instead going to go over here and perch on the rail with 2 large clawed feet and kind of clack his beak menacingly as he looks around for fish. Alright, next is this guy. He is going to go ahead and make a perception check as well. What in the fuck is wrong with these little guys?
I like them. Keep rolling like that, Aaron. That's fine.
I'm not sure if you're gonna like it in a minute, because he mistakes what Chidonius just picked up as food and goes to attack him to try to get it from him.
Harsh, man. Excuse you, this, like...
Does an 18 hit Chidonius?
Like, just barely.
Just barely? Okay.
Bummer.
Harshing my vibe, man.
Yes, baby?
Can me and Jason stay up for the food?
Yes, you can stay up for the food.
Yay.
Mhm.
It's almost done.
That's only 4 damage, though.
It sort of gets his hands get pecked as he almost drops the sling, and he's like, "Oh, what? Stop!"
And it kind of clacks its beak at you, just kind of flapping its wings in a threatening manner, just trying to scare you so it can take the quote-unquote food from you. And it's like,
Clickety clock at you too, dude.
Lulu, you're up. There's one pterodactyl trying to eat the tabaxi's tail as it hides underneath the boat. Cass has managed to send one to its watery grave, and another one doesn't look so well. There's one near you on the rail that's clacking its beak angrily, but has not attacked anything yet. There's one attacking Chidonius, and there's 2 more that haven't come in yet.
Shoot things.
Which one?
I am going to shoot the one closest to me.
Okay. Now, considering it's so close, that would normally be with disadvantage, but your lowest number that you rolled there was an 18, so you hit it anyway. Go ahead and click on the part that says pistol +1 where you rolled, and then it should roll your damage.
Nice.
Well, that's only if we were using the crit, so it's still 11 damage, which is quite sizable. In fact, you blow a fucking hole through this thing's wing, and it shrieks in absolute pain, spiraling out on the deck itself. No longer trying to attack little Pebble's tail, it looks extremely bloody and kind of like possibly mortally injured.
Great, who's next?
Well, you do have 2 attacks, Lulu.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot it again.
All right, with disadvantage once more. That one, however, a 9 does not hit. It manages to flail out of the way. Possibly you missed because of one of the waves coming up on the ship, making it rise over a swell. You were a little bit unsteady. You weren't ready for that. The bullet ricochets off the deck.
I'll be ready next time.
Mm-hmm. And next up, we're going to have little Moonflower.
Okay. So how close is the... Do we have the pictures of the duty bobs on here? Oh, there they are. I thought those were just cracks in the deck. Those are the thingies. Okay. I need to zoom closer.
Yep.
Okay. Pebble is going to double check how this one thing works. Your first turn of combat, I can take an additional attack action. Cool. I'm going to try stabbing this dude first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do dagger.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And stop moving. There we go.
And you lash out with your dagger, stabbing it through this creature's jugular and ripping it back out again. The warm spray of lifeblood hitting the deck as it falls down, dead, bleeding out there.
And little Moonflower is gonna see other person getting attacked and doesn't like that, and is gonna kind of come over here and do a second attacky-do on this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I think I hit him.
Maybe.
And also, because have rogue, do I also do the sneak attack because I'm at advantage because it's flanked?
You do have sneak attack on this one just because that one didn't know you were there. He rolled a 1 on his perception check and thought Shadonius' sling was a fucking fish, so yeah.
Okay, how click the sneak. Why don't you sneak? Please to sneak. Please hit the button. There we go. Yay!
Alright.
Good job, Pebble!
So Chidonius, this creature is beating you with its wings, trying to wrestle the sling from your grasp and stabbing at you with its bill, and you're like, no, stop, get off, damn. And then all of a sudden, a dagger bursts out from its chest towards you, and then withdraws suddenly as this thing topples off the side of the boat into the water and is gone.
Then he goes and hides back in the lifeboat.
Harsh, dude.
Go ahead and roll stealth. It's your bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. Stealth.
Yeah, I think you're hidden.
Good job stealthing.
You are one with the boat.
I am one with the lifeboat.
Alright, this guy's gonna
Gosh,
fly
I love-
over here. Make a perception
love
check.
her.
I'm waiting for that 1 again. Ah! The
Oh.
more observant. So he notices that there are no fish here on the boat itself that he can see, at least not above decks. He is going to lift his bill and clack it and sniff the air, and he notices a very fishy odor coming from below decks. So he is going to make his attack against the trellis here that is currently guarding the below deck area. as the sailors scream in dismay.
Ooh, what's an 8?
I like these enemies. Can we keep them around?
So, his bill stabs at the trellis, and instead of striking one of the crisscrossing beams, it goes right through one of the holes, all the way up to its eyeballs, and gets stuck. And it spends the rest of its turn beating its wings, trying to drag its bill out, as it is now stuck inside the grid.
Is it considered grappled?
It is considered, grappled and prone, technically.
Nice.
Alrighty, next up is this guy. He's gonna go ahead and make a wisdom save. Let's see, what's your wisdom at, buddy? -1. Not looking too good for you. Yeah, he doesn't realize that he's as hurt as he really is, so he doesn't turn tail and run. He does see this guy going after something down here, though, and he's gonna try to do the same thing, only possibly without getting his bill stuck. Nope.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
So now there are 2 pterodactyls with their bills stuck inside the grid. I'm not even gonna roll on the crit fail chart because I think it's so appropriate that it's sort of a chicken, a hey situation here. They are giant winged chickens after all. So last pterodactyl over here flies up. It's gonna go ahead and make a perception check.
Did better than its friends, a little bit.
True.
He's not going to notice any fish in there, but he is going to notice the body of his dead friend, which he mistakes as food, and comes over here to start pecking at it. And that's his turn. Cass, you're up.
Cass is kind of distracted by how these birds are.
Dino birds. There's a reason they became extinct.
If they are hit with something, the ones who are considered prone, is that an automatic hit?
Yes.
Does that apply to Eldritch Blast still?
No, because ranged attacks are at a disadvantage. It would have to be a melee. It would have to be a melee strike.
Okay. I'm too far for melee though. Why are ranged attacks at a disadvantage?
I'm not sure why, but I do know that that's what the handbook says, that when you make a ranged attack against a prone target, it's with disadvantage. I guess it's for the same reason. If you like ducked down when people were firing guns off, it would be harder to hit you.
Well, I'm just gonna like normal. Hexed one just. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the first one at the hexed one.
Alright, that hits. 3 force damage, and which one is that going to?
One that is hexed.
Does it do anything additional for the hex?
Yep. It's much necrotic.
Okay, he is hanging on by a literal thread.
And I'm gonna shoot this one with the next. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this one with the second.
Okie dokie.
Which
Fire
blast.
away, fire away.
Not as
Alright.
impressive.
It does hit, though. And it lets out an indignant squawk.
And I'm going to walk up to these because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be nice to just bong them on the head.
Yep, we are
fine.
currently standing over the body of one, and you do not notice Pebble underneath the ship next to you because 27 stealth. What the fuck? Alrighty, next up, that guy's dead, so not him. Next up is Chidonius.
Yeah, I'm sort of catching on, like, what they're after, so, I'm gonna, like, well, they're all kind of, like, stuck, right? So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Do I see these fish over here?
So you would have to go up the stairs that are right here to get to that portion of the deck, but
Oh,
you could if you do.
Oh, crap. Right, okay. Also, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now do I see the fish?
Yeah, you can see a little swell of fish spiraling underneath the boat.
Alright, they don't seem like they're really, like, trying to hurt us, so, they're just kind of, like, stupid. So,
Great assessment, Chad.
I'm gonna, like, shape the water and kind of, like, bring a bubble of fish up out of the water where they can see it. Like, yeah.
Alright, so you shape water and you raise this globe of fish that are now swimming frantically and incessantly within it, quite perturbed at their situation, naturally. And go ahead and roll animal handling for me, Chidonius.
Yeah, alright. Animal handling.
How do you get these guys' attention?
Right, Chad's gonna, like, I'm Chad. I'm gonna, like, bring the fish, like, over, I don't know, like, right here?
Waterbending style.
Like, yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, here, dudes, there's, like, snack as munchies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you send a globe of fish down upon the deck right next to these guys, and you can see them jerking their heads frantically to get out from being stuck, and the one who isn't stuck looks up from his feast of his compatriot right over at the fish and clacks his bill in interest, as does the one who's here on the side rail of the deck. Will that be all for your turn, Chitonian?
Pretty much. I think they got the idea.
Kinda seems like it. Now it's this guy's turn. He does indeed flitter over here and start stabbing his beak into your water globe and gulping down incessant amounts of fish as fast as he can. And that's his entire turn. Lulu, what you doing?
So, who's left on the boat?
So everybody's still on the boat. There are 4 pterodactyls still alive. Chidonius has distracted at least one of them, if not more, with fish that he is offering to them. And this one right here is busy with gulping down the fish that Chad has given him. And these 2 right here are stuck in the deck. And this one is looking with interest at the fish, but it's not his turn yet.
Can I just, like, grab them?
Grab the fish or grab one of the pterodactyls?
Pterodactyls.
Cool. Which pterodactyl do you want to grab?
This one.
This one right here? Alright,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Alright, let's see, what's this guy's strength that he has to roll? He's got
I
a
think I
+1.
did a saving throw.
You did. You need to do a check, not save.
Hold on. There.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah. I mean, he rolled pretty good, but not that good. So your arms wrap around his winged form, and he gives a startled squawk and proceeds to wriggle and struggle at your grasp, but not well enough. And his bill is so long that he can't actually stab your arms that are holding him with it because it's too long for that. So you are currently holding a struggling pterodactyl. What do you want to do?
Can I just pitch him off the boat? Just throw him. Off you go.
Sure, go ahead and just roll me another strength check.
Yeah.
So you try to pitch him off the side, but the moment that your arms let go, his wings kind of out, kind of like a parachute almost, and catch a gust of wind and take him skyward. And he's going to squawk angrily at you.
Okay. Can I grab another one?
Not this time.
Okay.
That's your full actions for this turn.
Sounds good.
Nah, bro. You're kind of harsh as mellow.
All right, it's time for the kitty's turn.
Can I look up at the one that's angry and shoot it?
Sure, go for it. It is technically a surprise attack, so you get advantage on that one.
Yeah.
Alright, so you shoot him alright, and he spirals down and off the boat, and is gone now. I gotta bring him over there.
Also, he's really like, I want to get some fish, but those things are scary.
Anything else for your turn, Moonflower?
I'm going to just keep hiding. Do I need to re-roll to stay hidden?
Yeah. That'll be another stealth check.
Okay.
Moonflower once again fades into the floorboards. Cass, you're not even sure if that shot really came from underneath the boat. Maybe it ricocheted from somewhere on the other side of the ship. Fuck if you know.
A portal appeared and a shot got fired.
I kind of imagine Moonflower has the exact same, like, tabby pattern as the floorboards. The wood grain.
Just fade into the wood grain. Alright, this guy's gonna roll a strength check to try to get his bill free. And he pops free and he stumbles back, shakes it, sees the fish, goes for it. And now there are two pterodactyls picking out on the fish globe. And that's his turn. And this guy right here is going to feebly, with disadvantage, try to get his bill free. Thirteen just manages to, and he stumbles and teeters. He wants the
I
fish.
thought you said at disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage. I rolled 2 d20s and oh yeah, 10. Whatever. Still does. He still does manage to get his bill free. But he stumbles and teeters, and he wants the fish, but he also wants to live. So he's going to laboriously beat his wings and try to fly away. That's about as far as he can get. Cass, you're up.
Let's clean up. One shot at the hexed one.
That's all you'll need.
Get it done.
And you hit it, and at first, it kind of careens head over heels in the air before drawing its wings to its body in its death throes, plummeting to the ocean below, disappearing beneath the waves in barely a splash.
And then transfer the hex to this one. Go boop. Miss.
That one actually does miss, I think. Let me double check. Yes, it does. It does miss. But it does kind of look around in startlement, like over its shoulder, like, what? And then goes back to eating fish.
That's it. Me.
Alright, Chidonius, you're up. You've got two gnarly little dudes chowing down on the fishies. And gosh, all the others are dead. This is harsh.
Yeah, they were like just hungry, and I know after I, have a little me time, I get like super munchies. So like I sympathize, man. It's totally fine, but whatever. So I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna take the globa fish and like make them go that way. Like they can just leave. It's fine.
Alright, you take the globe of fish and shunt it down that way. Both of the pterodactyls look after it and start beating their wings, preparing to take flight after the fish.
Yeah, righteous. And then I'm gonna like walk over here, get out of their way.
Now it's this guy's turn, and he's going to take off. If you want to, Lulu, you can make an attack of opportunity on him as he's leaving to go chase the fish.
Where's he going?
He's chasing after the fish that Chidonius just tossed off the edge of the boat.
Okay, that's fine. Now I'll let it go.
Alright, off he pops after the fish, and as the boat is moving, he's kind of doubling his speed, really, and is soon out of sight and out of mind. Boop. Whoops. I accidentally skipped you, Lulu, but it's your turn.
Hello, Mommy.
Hello, baby.
I needed to tell you something.
Oh?
The crock pot is at 33.
33. Excellent. I am so very hungry. Can't wait. Alright, Lulu, it's your turn. There is one left, and he's eyeing the fish that went flying over there. Looks like with the intent of following it.
I am gonna throw the dead one off the boat.
Alright, you grab the dead one, and you go ahead and roll me a strength check and huck him off the boat.
Okay.
So the boat rolling beneath your feet is not something that you're used to. So you do heft him up and you do toss him, but it kind of flops weakly on the deck in front of you because you were not accounting for like wind and the way the deck's moving and all that fun stuff. But you got it closer to the edge.
Yep, and then I tried again.
And that's a 4. That's even worse.
Yep.
You kind of...
You trip over it.
You grab at it and you just yeah. And in the end, you just resort to taking your foot and you kind of shove it over the edge, just like.
Perfect. That's my.
It's gone now. All right, Moonflower, it's your turn. The fish is gone though, Moonflower.
That's sad, but they were scary birds, and I'd rather have the birds gone. So he's just gonna aim at this one here. And if it doesn't go away, he's going to shoot it.
Okie dokie. So holding your action to shoot if it doesn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is that guy, and he makes a beeline after his friend towards those fishy boys. And combat is now over.
Yay!
Righteous. So Chad comes walking down the deck and like dusting his hands, and he's like, "So, I'm pretty sure those dudes were just hungry. He says to everybody, and then like he looks down through the grates and says like, "You all right down there, dudes?" Or
And you see a couple sailors kind of peer up. One of them had a mallet, like he was preparing to hit the bills with it or something like that. And a rather muscular-looking female sailor calls up and says, "We're all right, thank you."
righteous, babe. All right, I'm gonna go over here and like chill out a little bit.
You see her kind of take her hands and place one over each of her cheeks and flush and go when you call her babe, and then she goes running off as her fellow sailors kind of tease her about it.
I'm gonna go to the front of the boat because I want to see what's coming up.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check, Lulu.
Yep.
All right, so you move up to the front of the boat where there's still one sailor milling about. He seems to be preparing to drop anchor, actually, and it only takes you a quick glance to see why. You've actually drawn into the shallows by this time next to the island, and have managed to get there without running aground of any rocks or reefs or anything like that. And as you peer about and you look down into the waters, you see that they are quite clear and blue. You can even see the bottom of the sea itself through the little wavelets that lap against the side of the boat. A nice little sea turtle lazily swims its way beneath you and out the other side, out towards the ocean. It's about maybe 30 feet from the shore itself that the boat is currently holding position at, as the sailor behind you begins to lower the anchor with swift little turns of the windlass.
We're here, we're here, we're here!
Oh dear.
Pebble like sighs, just sigh of relief, like, oh thank goodness.
Are we? Man, downer. I like being on the ocean, but like whatever. Right on, babe. And they're like,
All right. So the crew busily kind of gets the lifeboat that Pebble had been hiding under and lowers it off the side of the ship for you guys to be able to row over to the island. But prior to you boarding, the captain does come down to speak with you. He is a rather short, robust-looking dwarf with a very fluffy beard that is curled in multiple places. You're not sure if it's natural or if it's a perm, but he has worked soft ringlets of gold and silver into his beard, and they shine and shimmer amongst the reddish-brown tresses. And he looks up at the lot of you with his fists on his hips, and he says, "All right, so here's the deal. We'll return in 1 week hence, and if we don't see you, we'll come again in another week. And if we don't see you then, we're assuming that you're dead. Sound good?"
Yep.
Excellent.
Fine.
righteous, dude.
We've put your packs inside the boat, all the rations that you'll need for 2 weeks total. But I'm sure that yon island is just teeming with non-poisonous, non-cursed fruit for you to eat. He says with every confidence.
As is just like boredly huffs in indignation of having to eat wild fruits straight from the plants. Ugh. Why does she accept these missions? She is not sure.
Oh, there's a blue Chidonius now. Shit, I love it.
It is pretty sweet.
I gotta save it now and put it into the thingy. Okay, good.
Damn.
There we go. Okie dokie. Let me just move you guys over to the island, and then I'll put in the Neutrogenius picture over there. So first off, as you're rowing over in the boat, you notice that one of the packs contains a map of the island, or what people have drawn for you of the island. And this right here, that I've moved you to right now, is the map. I would zoom out so you can kind of get a full overview of what you're looking at there. So this is the island that you have been told is called Mistcutter Island. You are being currently set down on this beach right here where I am pegging, because that is the side of the island that has the least amount of rough surf and the least chance to accidentally crash a ship against the towering cliffs that make up a lot of the island. Each of these little hexagons that you see is 1 mile.
Whew.
So it's a pretty sizable island as far as things go, but pretty inaccessible even here on the beaches. As you can see, these kind of rocky terraces over here, much of the beaches themselves are ringed with cliffs, which it will be very hard for you to find a way up and through. You did notice several other smaller beaches to the south when you passed by, but they did seem to be the subject of a lot of rocks and rough surf in that area, so it's possible that that's why nobody tried to stop there. But anyway, yeah, this is the map that you've been given, and that right there is where you're being let off. And now I'll move you over to the beach side. Alright. Whoops, still the wrong chat, I am sorry. Upload. Much as I love Shadonius, my favorite one that you've done is still the one that you did for Halloween. There we go. And a Lulu.
Sand everywhere.
So much sand. Lulu is just running all over the beach.
Where to? Where to? Wait, what's your name?
Which one were you directing that to, Lulu?
All of them.
That is Lady Cassiopeia to you.
Hey, lady.
My name is Little Moonflower, but I'm called Pebble.
Okay, Pabs.
Hi, my name's Chadonius of the, Tubular Narlinus. Good to meet you, babes.
Okay, Chad.
I mean, that was the most reasonable of the nicknames, and yet somehow evoked the most hilarity. Don't understand it at all. All right, as you row in the rowboat to shore, you notice that the swells here, Chad, are not at all righteous. It's a lot calmer than you are normally expecting of waves in this particular part of the beach, and you feel some small bit of resentment that you will not be able to sample any perfectly tubular swells in this neck of the beach. But you had seen some a little bit better swells down to the south, so maybe you'll still be able to catch some stuff. Um, but you guys row into the beach with little to no problems, and it takes only the work of a moment if you all work together. By that I mean with Cass pointing and you all pulling. Get the ship up on the shore enough that it won't be swept away with the tides.
Yes, over
So,
there. No, no,
what
a
are...
little bit to the right. No, to the left.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
a little bit further.
Shit.
Yes, I think, yeah. No, no, wait, a little bit. Yeah, that will do.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool.
Pebble asked the one that's like very fidgety, aka Lulu. What's your name? But says it really quietly because he's shy.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, I'm Lulu.
Hi.
Righteous. Alright, so, what are we, like, here for?
Gold and diamonds. And I think there was something dangerous, but I kind of didn't pay attention to that.
Oh, righteous. I can buy some more board wax.
Can I maybe like really get familiar with the map since I am proficient in cartography and like figure out if there's anything weird about the map or any area that may be suspicious or
All right.
maybe where a hidden X is where the treasure's hidden? I don't know.
Just go ahead and roll me an investigation check on the map, little Moonflower, aka Pebble. And does anybody else want to do anything while she's taking time to do that? Because it's probably going to take you like 5-10 minutes to really give it a good study.
Cassiopeia might get in touch with her patron. Just a heads up that she arrived to the location. And if there's anything else you might want to communicate to her, just keeping him posted.
All right, go ahead and make a just make a regular wisdom check for me to see how well you connect.
Right,
Sorry, no service.
You're a little bit distracted by Lulu, who's basically turning somersaults in the sand dunes over there, and it makes it very hard for you to concentrate.
You stay still for a moment.
It's possible he got the message, and you just weren't paying attention enough to hear anything back. You'll never know.
Oh gosh.
All right, Stonius, Lulu, anything you'd like to do while Pebble's studying the map?
Yeah, I think I'd like to talk to my dude too. So, like, I'm gonna go over here and, like, stand in the water and be like, clickety click whistle, clickety click. Hi, dude, I'm gonna, like, not be in the ocean for a while. Hope that's alright. Yeah, I gotta go, like, on land for a little while. There's no waves or anything here. It's kinda, like, annoying, but well, whatever.
Alright, go ahead and make just a standard charisma check for me.
Why does he
His
get
god
to
is
do
a
the
literal
charisma?
dolphin, so.
Because he's trying to talk to water.
He's trying to talk to the dolphin in the water, thank you.
Yeah, like, he doesn't answer, but it's whatever. He might just be sad, you know? Maybe it could be just be sad. Like, you feel the waves lapping around your toes, and you feel a deep sense of foreboding and longing. to just. You've never been away from the ocean for as long as 5 minutes, and it's gonna be pretty harsh on your mellow man.
Don't even worry, dude. It's like, it's just, don't even bother harshing your mellow. I'm gonna be back, it's like, any minute, right? Okay, so, peace out, dude. He's gonna, like, kiss 2 fingers and then lean down and, like, slap the water.
Oh man. Excellent. Lulu, what are you doing while Pebble's studying the map?
I'm gonna get a palm tree leaf and try to make a sun hat.
Alright, go ahead and just roll me a general sleight of hand check to see if you can weave that in real good. Well, it's a palm tree leaf and it fits on your head, but it kind of looks more like a feather that you've woven into your hair than a hat.
Great.
All right. And Pebble, by this time you've taken about 5 or 10 minutes to really study the map, really look into it. And with the 15, you're thinking that there's two or three places on this map that look like they might be important. One, there's the vast hills and slight mountainous areas that are to the far north of the island, where a large lake sits. Second, there is a ominous-looking sinkhole that is recorded on the map that is next to what at this time, when the map was written, appears to be a explorer's post that was built there with the intent of exploring the island. And 3, there is a large marker to the very southern area of the island where 2 smaller beaches rest, much smaller than the one you're on right now. It appears to be perhaps a statue of some kind that has been broken throughout the ages. And those are the 3 markers you see that are of the most interest, that look like it might be something important.
And Pebble's gonna like kind of make little tiny notes on those 3 areas of like, these might be important. And then looks around at everyone who seems to be busy and just stands there and like looks around and is like waiting for someone not to be busy so he can go and talk to them because he doesn't want to interrupt. He's like, they're trying to make conversations with the sky or sea. I don't really know. So I'm just going to wait. And the other one is playing with a leaf, which I completely understand the need to play with a leaf. So just kind of standing there, kind of just waiting and just holding the map and just looking around at everyone and just waiting.
Chad turns around after essentially bro kissing the ocean and walks over and is like, "What's up, little dude?"
Mr. Chad, I found 3 places on the map that might be good places to investigate, and hands them the map.
Oh, righteous little dude. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Shadonius's water hands soak the map.
and Pebbles kind of like tries to point, like, this looks like a weird statue thing, and I think that's the closest. And then that looks like a big hole, but there's also like an explorer house there, and that's a big lake, which I think is a good point that, you know, might be like a travel point.
So I saw on the boat there was the statue-y thing, and it was kind of like all crumbly and kind of boring. But I mean, I guess it's cool because it's really big. But I like houses because they have stuff in them, so we should see if we can get some stuff.
Pretty sure that's like stealing or whatever, but it's fine, I guess. I don't even like.
It's finding.
I think everybody lives here, but I don't know.
You know what? I didn't even look at it that way. You're so righteous, man. Oh yeah, I want to go where the water is.
So there's 2 places with water. One is where the statue is in the south, and the other is where the big lake is next to the mountains.
What do you think, lady?
Oh, it's a lot of water.
It's Lady Cassiopeia for the last time.
Cat.
I do believe that you see her take this deep breath with eyes closed and trying to be very patient with the very irritating people. And she goes, I do believe that statue might be closer, so we could start there, perhaps.
Yeah, it's got water
I
there, so right on.
Should be that direction. And little Moonflower kind of points where he thinks it is.
All right. And as you raise your hand and point to the south in that direction, and everybody turns their gaze in it, you notice two large shapes in that direction that are starting to move towards you at a pretty decent pace.
Hey, maybe there are people on this island.
As you
Go hide
say
in the
that,
boat.
you hear a large, shuddering roar echo along the cliff sides next to you. And go ahead and roll a perception check.
think that's people.
Righteous.
God damn it.
Chad kind of squints and he's like, and he looks down and it's like, hey, little crab dude. What's up, bro?
Lulu, you are the only one who is able to sort of make out as you squint over the heat waves rising off the beach, because it's a tropical island, right? It's nice and warm. And you're just able to make out red scaled flesh, large, powerful lower legs, tiny, teeny, three-fingered upper arms, a head about the same size as your rowboat. As you realize there are two Allosauruses charging you from the south.
It's dinosaurs. It's not people.
Dinosaur.
Nope, not people.
Okay,
And we're going to pause right there for one moment because I've got children screaming in the living room. And also, I think the food is done, so I'm going to grab some of that real quick if it is. So everybody who needs to use the bathroom or grab another drink, y'all have until 9:10. I'll be right back.
Intermission.
Intermission.
righteous. So Chad has ended up a slightly higher pitch than I intended, but I think it's a good thing for my voice.
Sounds
You
good
got
to
some-
me.
You got some honey?
No, but
no.
it's fine. Well, it's like I can go about like this level, and then it sounds like a good Chad voice, and I can actually put some like emotion into it. But if I go really deep, then I kind of have to be like a dead, lifeless, emotionless voice, and that's not exactly Chad.
Be right back.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna mute and try to find snakes.
We should be playing elevator music.
I do like listening to the lapping sound of the waves. It's very, very calming. Very, very chill.
True, true.
can't hear the sea waves anymore. Roll20 gave up on me.
Refresh for beauteousness.
I refreshed multiple times. It's gone.
Damn.
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Try Firefox. Firefox works better for me.
I don't have Firefox on this computer.
Then I'm out of ideas.
You guys,
Yeah.
I have created a wonderful thing.
Ooh.
So I put about 6 drumsticks and 3 chicken thighs inside a crock pot, and added spices, and then cream of broccoli soup, and slow cooked it for like 8 hours,
Hell yeah.
and it's so fucking good.
Sounds good.
It'll be even better once the rice is done, so I can put it on top of it. But I'm just eating the chicken now.
Yeah.
It's literally coming off the bone.
Nice.
Very nice.
Slow cooking for 8 hours? I can imagine why.
I love crock pots. They're the best things in the world.
Hard to clean out, but otherwise good.
Gotta get the crock pot bag things.
Oh, those don't.
That's
those
so
aren't good.
wasteful.
Those are not fun. They make it taste weird.
It helps
Well,
clean
yeah.
out the crock pot.
So does water and soap.
True.
Yeah.
If you can stand up long enough to clean it, yes.
True. Accurate. That's why Jason cleans the crock pot since I do the cooking. His one job is dishes. I told him he didn't have to do the crock pot, actually, but he told me that he's strong enough, so I'm letting him.
Okay.
I knew we were going to a jungle island. I would have made that my favorite terrain.
What is your favorite terrain?
I put grasslands because I didn't know.
I said we were going to a fucking desert island.
I mean, it's
Desert island?
Is it?
it's kind of flat.
But you said it was a jungle.
It is a jungle. A desert island has a jungle on it. God damn.
Where does it say that? I didn't see that. I see a seafaring expedition to a lost island.
Mm-hmm.
How was I supposed to know a lost island covered in jungle?
How many islands do you know that are covered in grasslands?
How many islands do I know that are just covered in sand?
A lot.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have
I
been
could have just
grassland.
done coast, but I didn't think it would be. Well, I thought flat. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't think coast would last very long. Didn't know it was a jungle. Do I
Well,
get
neither did
partial
Pebble.
proficiency? Because it's some grass that lives in the jungle. I'm
babe, there's
proficient at the
vines here.
first foot off the ground. That's it.
There's vines here. No grasses, just vines.
Ah.
Vines and shrubbery. Rooney has a better time here than you do.
It's like, look over here. This one has 2 trees. That's it. My favorite terrain could be barrels.
I don't think your name is Bilbo. Bilbo.
Or rocks.
Barrel rider.
My chicken almost fell on my lap, and that was bad. I blame Pebble, Barrel Rider, Tabaxi. You shall not pass without a trace.
I don't have that spell.
Aren't you a ranger?
I don't have pass without a trace. I looked. It's not one of the options. I would have picked it if it was.
Maybe it's because you multi-classed.
Could be.
What's the thingy? That's the thingy. Oh, what's that?
So what's everybody else got to eat?
I ate a cookie.
Baking a pizza.
I had a calzone before we started.
Righteous.
I had cereal.
I love calzones.
And I have another calzone waiting for me in the fridge.
I
Those
did
are
have tacos at my grandmother's house.
Nice.
Tacos.
Hell yeah.
Tacos sound delicious.
Mm-hmm. They were very good.
Nice.
Had too many to eat. We all went back and we're like, let's just all have another taco. And then we were all laying there like, we shouldn't have had the other taco.
This was a poor choice.
It was so good though.
You failed your Constitution saving throw.
We did. We were like, yeah, we totally can eat another taco. It's fine.
It was
No.
not fine.
Wasn't fine.
And then there was cake on top of that, wasn't there?
No, we had an ice cream sundae bar
Oh,
instead.
that's right.
Yeah. Whew. Too much. Too much. They had
Did anybody even eat the ice cream after that?
Well, we had to. It was birthday. We had to force ourselves. 'Cause that's what you have to do.
Yes.
They had lots of toppings. We had like wet nuts. We had peanut butter chips. Peanut butter that was like heated in a microwave, so it was like a peanut butter syrup. Peanut butter that formed the shell. Then we had chocolate, hot fudge, like chocolate syrup, and then hot fudge syrup. And we got cones, and we got waffle bowls, and we had multiple different kinds of ice cream. There's so many things.
Oh, now I crave ice cream.
After your dinner.
Pizza first, ice cream after.
I mean, I could.
Alright, I gotta get rid of these chicken bones where the dog can't dig them out, and then we will get back into it, if everybody's ready.
Ducky.
Just to confirm, it wasn't ghost pepper chicken?
Well, I did get a burst of spice on, like, the 5th bite, but I think it was just a pocket of paprika that hadn't soaked through.
Okay.
Alright, be right back.
Okie dokie.
I'm sleepy. I hope the pizza will help.
Well, if you put caffeine on it.
I had a coffee before we started playing, but yeah, it doesn't really do much for me.
Maybe you should have ice cream.
It's also 3 a.m. here, so it doesn't help either. But I took a nap. I prepared for this one shot. I'm going to enjoy it.
I think it probably doesn't help that we're hearing like soft, water just lapping on the beach. And
Still doesn't work for me.
just kind of like, okay, good night.
Seriously, I've refreshed Roll20 so many times, and I don't want to try to close the tab and reconnect to the campaign because I'm not sure what would happen, but doesn't really like me at the moment. Still silent. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it still works, mostly, enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I need to reopen the character sheet.
Are you boys chasing each other? You guys got your second wind? Yeah. Little kitties are like, we're gonna run!
To have so much energy again. That would be.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's Pizza Town going?
It's still taking 20 minutes. Takes around 20 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
I just take the computer with me to the kitchen again.
That's okay. I've gotta find a picture of an Allosaurus after all.
Brilliant.
I spent so many
This
times.
is basically a dinosaur island.
I mean, all islands are really dinosaur islands if you think about it.
Should have made them my favorite enemy.
You should.
I found one that I don't think has a background.
still curious if we'll have to go underwater.
Well, it depends on a couple of factors, actually.
I also thought that the sinkhole was the volcano.
Well,
Right.
no volcano that you know of on this island.
It could be a reverse volcano.
Menace.
That is creepy looking, Kathy. I'm not doing that one.
It's red, like you said.
It is red. But it disturbs me on a visceral level.
Which one? One that dances? So wiggly, it's cute.
There's a wiggly one?
The tap dances.
Oh my god.
I have a big head and little arms and it wriggles. Yes.
I have a big head and little arms.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Poor baby.
Oh, I can smell the pizza.
It calls
was a good
you.
choice.
It's the scent from the oven in the kitchen. And you know on that cheese you'll blow, but it still will burn your tongue on the first bite. That's how it goes. What a marshmallow.
Killing her. Is that what you want?
Are you happy now?
Yes, immensely.
Is it okay?
Is it?
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Is it?
Okay. Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Yum yum.
This is a short rest. Can we consider this a short rest?
Yes, I would say.
I recognize that Allosaurus.
Do you? Do you?
That's from Ark. I play that.
We're not affiliated with the brand or the company.
Oh, there you are.
Allosaurus a la Ark.
Am I in the
From
front?
the Dodo Decks.
It's okay. This is just another Tuesday for you, Chidonius.
I'm sorry.
You can never escape Ark, Chidonius.
It's like, even they're really tiny in the turn order, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I recognize that. That's from the Dodo Decks. The Allosaurus taming calculator tells you how many kibbles you need to tame the Allosaurus.
Okay,
All the
remember how
kibbles?
many it is. We have to tame them.
I'm assuming it's all the kibbles.
Depending on the level, it's anywhere from like 5 to 25. And it depends on your server rate, honestly.
Are you okay? You alright?
That's debatable.
Alrighty. If everybody is back, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Don't forget to click on your character when you do it, Kathy.
I did.
Clicked!
Other Kathy.
I click. And I click.
Clickety clackety, we attackety.
Gotta hope so.
Oh gosh.
That's fucking.
We're all the same, like the exact same. We're in the same decks.
It's okay. At least it means that you get to go before the Allosauruses. Plenty of time to jump into the ocean and swim to the ship that. Oh, look, it's gone. Something
I have
about.
a job here. I have business to do. I'm not gonna run away. Me get into the water though. And that's a good idea. That's a nice idea.
Alrighty. So, anywho, as we flash back to our lovely characters here, after our short rest, yes, you took a short rest before getting to the island. There are two large red Allosauruses charging you from the south end of the beach. They look a little bit thin for dinosaurs at a second glance, especially dinosaurs of this size. A little bit disconcerting. But Lulu, you are up first.
Great. I am gonna run in front of people if I can.
You can do that. You have, I believe, 40 feet of movement. Let me check your sheet. Lulu. 30 feet of movement. You can move 6 squares and still be able to take an action, or you
Okay.
can move
Right.
12 squares and not be able to do anything else.
No, I'm here at 6. So I'm gonna take my shield out and then I'm gonna take my gun out.
Okay, you take out your shield, you take out your gun, and are you just preparing to shoot one of them when it gets in range, or are we
Yep.
Okie dokie. So you prepare your action to shoot one of them once it's in range.
Yep.
Excellent. Okie dokie. Next is gonna be Pebble. You're up.
Okay, Pebbles is like, should we, like, go back in the boat and go back out this? Okay, you're running that way towards them. Okay, and, it's like, how far does a short bow go? That's my question. I don't know how short bows work. Short bow. Let's specify this is D&D because it's just showing me to buy a bow. I don't want to do that. 80 feet. Okay. So I can fire at them. Okay, cool. I can totally fire at them. I'm gonna fire at the one that's closer. Well, actually first. What should I do first? Give me a second. Let me double check. The start of my turn. I could do an additional attack.
That music transition was really smooth, by the way.
I'm gonna do a. How far is this? Okay, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it. And then I get to, because that's a bonus action,
Which one are we hunters marking?
the closer one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to short bow it, and I get to do the extra thing because it's the first attack, so I get to short bow it twice. And do I also get sneak?
Do you also
Or-
get sneak? No.
Okay.
You hadn't rolled to hide or anything, so.
I did too. I did my stealth before we started the battle. When everybody saw, I saw it.
yeah.
I jumped in the boat.
21. Okay, you are correct. And that does beat its passive perception. All right, yeah, you can add sneak attack.
Okay. So
Assuming you hit. Oh, you hit, I think. Yes, you do hit.
Okay, and so I do that, and I do that, and I do that. Meh. Meh sneak.
Alright, so that is 14 damage.
And then I get to do... I know I get to attack again, probably get the Hunter's Mark again, but I don't know if I get the sneak again.
You do not get the sneak a second time, no.
Okay, I didn't think so. I think I might have hit it again.
You did.
And that one.
Jeebus. Oh wait, no, it's 11 actually. Okay.
I mean, you can feel free to add the other one on there if you want, but...
Oh. Alrighty. So you pepper this thing with arrows, and it gives an angry roar, shaking them, and they just break off from its tough hide before it looks like it's ready to charge forward again and keep coming for you. Those tiny little grabby hands extended.
Kill it fast. And I can't really hide because I already did my bonus action, but I'm still in the boat.
Okie dokie. Alright, next up is Chidonius. That's very unrighteous.
Yeah, that was like harsh, but I guess they're like really hungry. I don't even know if they like fish. So let's see. What if I just? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna. If I create water, can I create fog?
There is a spell for creating fog, so I'm going to say no, just because there is an actual spell for that.
Gotcha. Right, Roger. Okay. In that case, this is like, okay, whatever. Chad's gonna open up Chad's tan bag of tricks, and yeah, hang on. Can be here tricks, and let me do some research. Alright, okay, he pulls this tan bag from his back hip, and he pulls out from it a little fuzzy object, which, as he throws it up in the air, it comes crashing down and morphs into a jackal.
A jackal?
A jackal.
All I can think of is that one dude who does comedy talking about the jackal that comes in his sleep.
But yeah, using my my uncommon item, the tan bag of tricks, I'm gonna summon a jackal.
Jackal!
They got pointy teethies.
He sure do.
More importantly, he's a small fuzzy distraction.
He is this delicious fuzzy distraction. I don't have a jackal picture, so we're going to use the wolf standby that I've got here.
That works. It's pretty much a wolf, just a small wolf. Tiny wolf.
Tiny wolf.
Alright, Chad's gonna like pet the jackal on the head and be like, alright, yeah, could you like run over like there and like bark and make a lot of noise? Thanks, brah.
Now, does it say when you summon these that they follow your directions, or that you just summon them?
The creature is friendly to you and your companions, and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give a general order such as to attack your enemies. In the absence of such orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature.
Excellent. So right after you tell it to do that, it's going to run its full movement speed at these guys, because he's going to take his action right after you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, try not to die, bro. That'd be like really sad.
1, 2, 3. And he's gonna stay slightly out of reach of it and kind of try to distract it.
And then, I guess I'm gonna take my movement to like try to hide or something. That seems like a smart idea.
You won't be able to take the hide action, but you can crouch down behind the boat and you'll be less of a target than the other two who are still out in the open if you want.
I made fire, alright, so, yeah. He, like, kind of slowly, kind of, like, plops down on the sand and, like, reclines, and he's like, hey, this is kind of comfy.
Nice sunworm sand. Tropical drink in your hand. Allosaurus is on the rise. Just a beautiful island night. And it's Lady's turn.
So... Lady isn't her name. Oh my god. Are these like rocks in the water poking out of the water?
Yes. Very large. Bigger than
Okay.
you, actually.
So if I swim out there, I can't just stand on them.
You could do
We
an
have to
athletics.
climb them.
Yeah, you could do an athletics check to climb onto the rock, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's too much trouble. Okay, I'm gonna hex this guy.
The first one?
This one.
The first one?
Closer one.
Closer one? Question?
They are next to each other.
Right.
This one?
No, this one.
The other one. Okay. Okay.
And Eldritch Blasted.
Eldritch Blast!
Pew pew.
That just barely manages to hit.
Eee. Eee. How does it look?
It looks unfazed.
And I'm gonna blast again. Another 15.
Now it looks like it felt that, and it looks very upset about it. It's a bit bloody.
And that's it.
Alrighty, now it's time for the Allosaurus's turn. This one's gonna take a step up, and let's see. It's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack. Do 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 do. I believe a 24 hits a jackal. Yeah, it sure do. I don't really need to bother to roll damage since a jackal only has 3 hit points, but I'll do it anyway. Whoops, forgot to hit the roll part. So that's 19 points of damage. It dies in the first 3 as the Allosaurus's head swoops down and swallows the jackal whole. It tips its head back, swallowing sharply, and then turning its gaze in everybody else's direction again. How far can you move? You've moved 5 feet. Oh, you've got a lot more to go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Is it in range?
Yes, it is. Definitely in range. You may fire. I forgot you were holding that attack action. You just barely managed to hit. Please roll. 6 piercing damage. Excellent. He's looking bloody, but he's still coming. And he's right up in your face now, Lulu. And he can now, since he ran 30 feet in a straight attack towards you, he can now make a claw attack with his tiny little arms. No, it's with his hind leg.
I was gonna say, don't they get disadvantage if he uses his tiny little arms, right?
I would think so. I'm assuming the claw attack is with the hind leg. It doesn't actually specify, but I am assuming. Oh no.
Yay!
Let's get the crit fail chart. rolling really low on the crit fail chart tonight. Dexterity check for him. What's your dexterity? Yeah, it's a +1. You might survive. You better hope he does anyway. Oh no. Lulu, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So, you see this Allosaurus charging at you, and it rears one hind claw to try to make a swipe at you. And then you see that it's not really used to charging on sand all that much because the other leg goes in the opposite direction than it should be going, and an entire Allosaurus is currently falling towards you. And you manage to barrel roll your ass out of the way before an entire Allosaurus goes prone between you and Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia. Cassie. Cassie.
Miss Lady.
Miss Lady. And
Yes, it's fine.
there is
Yes,
now
all good.
there's now a prone Allosaurus between the two of you. But guess what? It's the next one's turn. I better get rid of that jackal. He's gone now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, you're so lucky. That's his exact range. He's gonna go 5 more feet, but he can't make an attack. Lulu, you're up. There's an Allosaurus.
Yes, I am going to stab the prone one.
Alright, that'll be with your longsword.
Yes. I think that one. I have 1 and 2.
Yep,
Oh.
that hits. Go ahead and, you said you were holding your shield, so the one-handed one is what you would use, yes.
Yes.
And that's 7 slashing damage. Up close, this guy looks like he is severely emaciated, and like he hasn't had a meal since well before the jackal that he just ate, as your sword slashes into its hide.
He dead?
Nope.
Darn. Okay, I'm
Doesn't
gonna
look
shoot
so
him
great,
now.
Okay. Now, he is prone, so and you are using a ranged weapon within melee, so it will be a disadvantage. So yeah, 11 does not hit.
Darn.
Okie dokie. Next up is Pebble.
Can Pebble use a bonus action to hide? No, I don't have to because he's prone. So that's that would be, I could do sneak attack because as long as I have advantage and there's
you also
people
did
within
hide.
5 feet.
You
Okay.
already hit last turn anyway.
Okay, I will, I'm gonna hop out, run over and stab him in the butt, and then run back over and hide again. So I'm going to, I will use my short sword.
That hits.
And it'll do that, and then I get that, and then I get that.
And you stab this guy straight in one of the big arteries in his leg, and you see him flailing once before falling prone on the sand, the life slowly bleeding out of him. And the other Allosaurus takes one look at this and roars in an absolute frenzy.
He eats this one, and Moonflower hides back in the boat. Become one with boat.
Who's Moonflower? I only know a rowboat.
Yes. God, yes, I love Rose.
Chidonius, you're up, brah.
Righteous. So that's like gnarly and all, but like I guess he was gonna eat us, so I don't feel that bad.
Anyway, I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do, except, yeah, I think I'm just gonna sling him in the head or something.
Alright, roll damage.
And you see as Chad pops up behind this boat and just like pops a stone on the beach into a sling and just kind of and it kind of like pings him inside the head.
Somewhere in another dimension, a certain young vampire child tears up at the thought that somebody else appreciates stones the way she does.
So she's a slightly different kind of stoner.
Oh, righteous. And yeah, I'm gonna hide behind the boat again. This seems like a good idea. Alright. Oh, litter. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, wait. Isn't there a
But
thing
where
I can
did
do?
Pebble go?
Where'd the pebble go?
For the rest of the campaign, nobody will know where Pebble is.
Okay. I can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action in my turn. So I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so you're dashing?
Yeah. He's gonna pelt this dude with a rock and then immediately, No, wait. I can dash. I can go all the way over here. Dude. He's gonna hide in those bushes.
Alright. You duck down in those bushes and hope he didn't see you go there.
Hopefully.
Cass, you're up.
Am I audible? Okay. I guess I'm gonna pew this.
Alright, it will be with disadvantage
future.
because you're casting a spell within melee range.
Yeah.
But that hits anyway. So that's 10
It's a 10.
damage.
And another pew.
Nice.
And that's
How the fuck
2
did I roll
damage.
this thing?
And 4 is 6. And that's magic, so it's not halved, even though he is raging.
I'm going to delicately step away.
Alright, and you are going to take an attack of opportunity.
I wasn't. Oh, yes, I was. Never mind.
Never mind at the stepping away, or...
Never mind that I'm taking the attack of opportunity. I have mage armor. Hopefully that's enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
enough.
it is. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. And the fucking entire Allosaurus is, and I'm not even gonna take a point of fucking damage.
Cass kind of like delicately shoots off the Eldritch blasts and then delicately steps back close at her, and she's like sidesteps it and goes,
Just
peace. Just backs away. Continues slowly backing away.
Just hikes up her skirt and delicately picks her way through the flotsam and jetsam
Yeah.
of the cheek, wrinkling her nose. Alright, it's the dead guy's turn. He doesn't get one. It's this guy's turn. Well, let's see. Well, as far as he knows, the one who killed his mate is this one right here, because she's the closest, and he didn't see a tiny cat who doesn't exist because it's only a rowboat, so... Does a 20 hit you?
Is you me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Alright.
Do I have a shield? Does that do anything?
Yeah, it does stuff to you. Let's see. I also need you to make me a... Where is it? Ah, yeah, there are pounds. Make me a strength saving throw as well.
Yep.
We know she's really good at those. Remembering the bird on the boat.
Whoa, nice!
All right.
Nice, nice.
It deals 5 damage, but you manage to not get knocked prone. Just putting your shield up, one claw hooks under it and scrapes across your armored side, gouging deep, but you manage to keep your feet and are not pushed over by the Allosaurus. But then his teeth come down.
That dinosaur.
And that's another 20 to hit, and that will be... How many? D10. 2d10 plus 4. That's going to be 12 piercing damage as he bites down on you. So you've taken a grand total of 17 damage.
Yep.
That's the end of his turn, though. And guess what? You're up.
Stab him.
That hits.
And you do.
And that's exactly how much you needed to kill him. 6 slashing damage. With your first one, you jab him in the belly as he staggers and sways. The life starting to bleed out of him. You whip back up again with another attack and slash across his throat, and he just collapses to the sand, bleeding out. Now there are 2 dead Allosauruses, and combat has ended.
You shouldn't have hurt me. That hurt.
Pebble kind of looks out and looks around to make sure there's no other ones, and then kind of sneaks over and is like, "Are you okay, Miss Lulu?"
Oh,
I'm fine. That just hurt.
righteous, babe, righteous. You're not like dead or anything, right?
Do,
Nah,
do
you
you
look like
need
you're moving fine.
do you need healing?
Later.
Okay.
Is there anything valuable on dinosaurs? Like any
Probably not.
parts?
So it would be an investigation check if you're looking to see if they've got anything on them, although that seems unlikely. No pockets. It's a survival check to see if you are able to harvest anything from them that would be of value.
13?
Well, I guess I'll do
Oh,
an
nice.
investigation check to see if my is the jackal still alive in there?
Oh no.
I mean,
No.
Damn.
No.
I mean, we can make it happen, but I'm not quite that far ahead in my necromantic studies.
Just no. Of the 4 of you, unless Lulu wants to take a try at doing a survival check to see if she can harvest any parts. It looks like the only one who is good at harvesting Allosauruses is apparently Pebble. She's like, "Hi, I'll do it," and you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Where did you come from?"
Bah.
in the boat.
I was here the whole time.
Alright, well, that looks like messy, so whenever you want to clean up, just, come over to me, and I got something for you. No.
Okay, thank you.
He's gonna, like, stand over here and just watch.
Something like
you know,
this,
dirty.
and you can see Cass just wave her hand, and the one tiny speck of blood that did manage to get on her shoe disappears.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except, like, I don't have to make myself tired to do that.
Don't have to make yourself what? Sorry.
I don't, like, have to make myself tired to do that.
What was tiring about this? Don't understand.
Right, and well,
Righteous. Okay, fire, babe, fire.
while you two debate cantrips, Pebble is standing inside the mouth of an Allosaurus, busily prying his giant teeth, which are about the length of her forearm, out, and busily putting them in a bag for later.
And can I also figure out any information about, like, how long they haven't eaten, or if there's any illnesses or anything?
Yeah, so they don't appear to be unhealthy in the sense of a disease. They appear to have not eaten in a while. You're not entirely sure what caused them to not get any food, but you do take a quick glance around the beach, and the cliffs here are pretty steep. If they were trapped on the beach, they might not have had much to eat other than maybe a couple seabirds they were able to catch and the occasional crab that wanders up. So you're not exactly sure how they got on the beach, but they might have been trapped here. You do manage to discern that they'd probably been here maybe 2-3-ish weeks, considering the state of their slowly emaciating bodies. As far as loot from them, you gain 10 large Allosaurus teeth. And 10 large Allosaurus teeth, 3 claws unbroken, and about 5 pounds of dinosaur hide that can be fashioned into armor or other things. That's about all that was left that was good after being stabbed and blown up.
I mean, fair. While this is going on, can Chad perception around, and does he maybe see these or something? I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, you percept about, and you notice that there's a very small spur of maybe half sandbar, half miniature island just off the coast of the beach that you're on right now. And there are a few broken crates and barrels and things and other flotsam that appear to have washed up on that tiny little sandbar kind of thing.
Interesting. Right, little dude, right? Y'all done doing that stuff?
Yeah, and he holds up his paws, and there's like a few little specks of blood because apparently he's amazing at what he do, and just like a speck of blood is on his paw that he would normally just lick off, but you offered, so he's letting you.
Yeah. And you see as Chad pulls out this tiny little stone that has like a couple of sigils in it, and he lifts it up and drops it into your palms, and the second it touches your palms, your palms, it like seems to blink and sparkle a little bit, and then all the blood's just gone. And then he takes the stone back. Because it's a cleansing stone.
and Pebble is like, thank you! And looks very confused and looking at his paws and looking at you and looking at the stone and looking at his paws and is like, what?
Yeah, I kind of took this out of the bathhouse over in Estonia, but they didn't even seem to really care, so it's fine. And okay, I'm gonna go look at this now.
Chad, I have to ask you a very important question.
What?
Is every magic item that you got related to being a stoner?
You actually have to ask?
No, I didn't. I didn't have to. I didn't.
Anyway, Chad's gonna walk over to here, and he's a genasi, so he walks on top of the water because that's a thing. He just kind of strolls over here and starts rifling through the garbage. It's fine.
Alright, go ahead and roll investigation check for me. And everybody watches Chad, our Lord and Savior, walk on water. He's so high above the waves are lapping.
This is kind of unimpressed.
Yay.
Tries to mask her disappointment that she can't actually walk on water.
Nerd.
So instead she takes out her broom of flying and just delicately sits on it and hovers over to there. See what Chet found.
I'm gonna under this tree.
So Lulu chills out under a tree. Chad walks on water. Cass floats over the water, side saddle, as ladies do, on a broom.
Yeah.
And then Pebble walks on the water.
No, not Pebble. I was like, he's staring at Chad, who just like put a rock in his hands, and that magically became clean, and then just strode across the ocean, and it's just like, what is happening?
It's your Lord and Savior Chidonius, Pebble. Praise be to the vibe check.
He's gonna come over to the water and like put his foot like on the water to see if it's solid, and it's not, and then it's just like,
Roll a dexterity saving throw, Pebble.
Oh no.
Yeah, you see a wave
That is
rushing up, and you manage to dart back just in time before it splashes over you.
You like that little sandpiper from fucking Pirates. You know, short movie.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's adorable.
You go hang out with Lulu under the palm trees where it's safe from watery ickiness while Chad and Cass check out the Flotsam and Jetsam. Chad, you look through it and you don't really find much. It's just a bunch of barrels. Like, what is this even? Ugh. It's totally
Right.
harshing the ocean vibe, clogging it up with all this trash. Ugh. Cass, however, as you are looking them over, you find that there are several names burned into the barrels on the portions of them that are not yet shattered. It seems that these are the product of some pretty prominent shipping companies either tossing their wares overboard or possibly shipwrecks that have happened recently, because these barrels are not very waterlogged, and the parts of them that are shattered are showing new wood. You find 2 intact barrels of rum
Rum?
and 1 small locked chest. When I say chest, I mean more like jewelry box size.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the chest up and take it back to our resident rogue with me to get checked out and opened potentially. And also, do I recognize the shipping company or the names on the barrels, given that I'm from a noble family who has all kinds of
Go ahead
actions?
go ahead and roll either an intelligence or a history check with advantage, whichever's better for you.
I'm proficient in history.
Yes. This is the shipping company known as Mara's Wake. It is a decently prominent shipping company that goes along the Sword Coast, usually making runs between Saltmarsh and Waterdeep. And you recognize that there are some small evidence of charring on a couple of the barrels, and you come to the conclusion that they may have washed up here after a pirate attack.
Thank you. I kind of disregard Chad and hover back towards the shore. All the way to our little and only hop off the broom when I'm right in front of him. Can I borrow you for a moment? Do you think you can, like, is the chest locked? It's locked,
Yeah,
right?
it's
You said
locked.
Can I borrow you for a moment? Do you think you could open this for me, please?
You can give it a try, Miss Lady.
I'm snoring.
You may call me Cass, please.
Okay, Miss Cass.
It sounds so just as silly and so cute.
Alrighty. And as Lulu sprawls out, snoring beneath the palm trees, I assume she is attempting to take a short rest. And she sprawls out beneath the palm trees, just snoring away. Pebble, you start to insert your thieves' tools and wiggle them around a bit. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
You recognize the vibrations running up your tiny little palms before anything bad actually happens, but you drop the box to the sand. It does unlock, but a jolt of electricity can be seen crackling and scorching the sand around, turning rivulets of it into glass. And then the box is open, and the trap has been sprung and avoided.
Okay.
Cassiopeia, kind of startled, delicately looks over the dropped chest.
Good
Thank
job,
you,
little dude.
dear. Picks it up. What's in it?
So you peer inside, and at first you think something's looking back at you, but then you realize it is a large gem about the size of your fist, a deep green in nature with a sliver of gold gashed through the dead center. Kind of looks like an eye almost. But then you can see that it's just a fissure, a vein inside the stone, if you will, that is making it look like that. And while some may see it as an imperfection, whoever cut this stone to shape accented that fissure and made it look even more eye-like. You have a enormous emerald in your palm with a fissure of gold running through it.
Nice. Pocket it.
I know Cass takes the nicer bits of glass. Is any of the leftover glass something that could be sold?
So, sea glass itself, when naturally occurring, is definitely something that most people would overlook, except for like people who make trinkets and things. But make it just a brief perception check on the glass to see if it's anything that you might be able to sell.
Mommy, I think the rice is ready to be eaten.
Okie dokie, Mommy will come dish it in a second.
But I'm not gonna.
Okay, you don't have to eat it if you don't want to eat it.
Although you might have to cook it for a little bit longer because I looked at it.
Okay, baby. So anywho, where was I? Sea glass. The glass here is actually multiple colored fragments due to the magical nature of the lightning trap. So you think you might actually be able to get a really good price for this stuff because it looks almost kaleidoscopic in nature.
Cass has
Cool.
taste.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, and Chad has a pocket sand now.
I sure do.
Alright. And all this that you've done, it's been about maybe 20 or so minutes since the Allosaurus has died and Lulu decided to take a nap under a tree. Still got a little bit to go if you want to make a short rest of it. Do any of you guys wish to join her for a short rest, or just do you want to plan things out while you wait for her to take the rest of her 10 minutes?
You know what?
Cass would look around a bit, determine if there's a way off the beach, or
Alright.
which way we wanted to go. We wanted to head south to the.
South is where the other beach is. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
To the. survival.
Chad's gonna do whatever. The one thing he does whenever he has spare time. I think you know what that is.
Oh, I don't know. Could it have anything to do with a pipe?
Yeah, it's this beautiful glass pipe, in the shape of a seashell. I made it myself, bro.
So, Cass, you're looking around, but you're not really exactly well versed with
Not at all.
these extracurricular outdoor activities. You think maybe we could get up the cliff faces, but it looks kind of steep. All the way at the south end of the beach, there's a sort of curve where the cliffs pull out to sea and the beach ends on this part. Uh, Maybe we could take the rowboat and row around it. You're not really sure. The waves there look kind of harsh. Well, maybe not too harsh. You're not really sure because you don't really know much about ocean.
It looks wet.
Yeah.
Well, if it comes to it, I can probably ferry us up the cliff with the broom. It's like my least favorite way to solve this problem, but nothing if not practical.
Can I try to fish for a few minutes while people rest?
You can. That'll be a survival check for you. Alright, so you bait your hook and cast it into the water. And roll a d8 for me.
Yeah.
Alright, so you cast your line into the water and it falls pretty close to these rocks sticking up out of the water. And you're kind of playing with the line, tugging, turning, twisting, kind of making it look like the bait's dancing to attract the attention of some kind of fish or aquatic creature that you could reel in. And you see a movement by the rocks, a rather large movement. And then you feel a tug on your line. Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, that's a strength check. Hold on, strength saving throw. Even better.
Pebble, you find yourself yanked into the surf with a splash.
Like that. Did I lose my rod?
Only if you let go of it.
No.
Then
And
no,
so-
you didn't lose it.
No. Help. Mr. Chad.
Hang on, little dude. Alright, you see Chad kind of like takes a second to dump, set his pipe down. He doesn't dump it out because it's like wasteful, you know? And then, and then he's gonna get up and sprint this way. And again, he sprints along the top of the water and he like reaches down to try to grab you, by your arm or something. Of course, I don't know if he can maintain water tension while trying to pull, so that's a different story.
Okie dokie. So roll a perception check and a strength check.
Sure will. Perception and strength, which is not my strong suit.
Alrighty, so you grab a hold of Pebble and you're trying to pull them free of the water, but they're just getting dragged under. You fall to your knees on top of the water, and you can feel the surface tension kind of rising. You're kind of sinking into it, almost like it's jello a little bit, and you're struggling to keep Pebble in your grasp. And you see a flash of red mottled with what looks like clinging algae and barnacles, and several and two large eyes on extended stalks, and a large, powerful claw that is reaching out to try and clamp on Pebble's ankle, the other claw already holding the end of her line.
And Cass see what's happening?
From that distance, you can see them struggling. You're not sure what with.
Okay, since if this is an ocean or amphibious creature, by these descriptions, do I have any idea what this is?
You think it might be a crab.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, I'm not sure exactly what to do here, to be perfectly honest.
How far away am I from it?
Well, it's about to try to grab your ankle.
Can I try to stab it with a sword?
Not, and also hold on to your rod. You got a choice.
But I want my rod.
Meanwhile, Chad's just like, let go of the rod, little dude! It's not worth it!
Well, hold on. Can I guess that there's trouble and summon a tentacle to slash at whatever is below?
You know that there's something down there and it's trying to drag Pebble. You
Well-
can't see what it is from where you are.
Yeah, and
So can I just guess at the distance? Like,
Yeah, it'll just be disadvantage, but you can try.
okay, I want to do this thingy.
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Melee spell attack. I don't know how to do that.
That's a d20 plus your spellcasting bonus.
Okay. 1d20 plus 8, I think. It roll? Not yet.
Forget mud crabs, man. They're like super harsh.
Come on. Oh my gosh, why doesn't it roll? 1d20 plus 8. It doesn't want to roll. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there
Got
it
it.
goes.
12.
12. So with the 12, you just barely miss whatever it is. Let's see. But you don't have to wonder long about what exactly it is, because up from the depths, rushing on a stream of bubbles, is a large crab. Instead of a cane, though, it's currently grasping Pebble's rod. With Pebble attached to it, it scuttles up the side of these rocks right here. Pebble, you're no longer in the water, but you are dangling from the rod that it is currently holding. It lifts you up to look at you and says, "I say, you best watch where you're casting that, good sir."
Pebble goes, I'm sorry, I thought I would try to catch some fish. I didn't mean to try to catch you.
Nearly took my eye out, young chap. You really must be more careful with your tools.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
And he kind of withdraws his left eye into his shell and then pops it back out again and wiggles it. Yes, quite. I believe I shall survive. Here. And he kind of starts lowering you towards Chidonius until Chidonius can take a hold of you.
Yeah, Chad kind of takes you in his arms and kind of like holds you like a, I don't know, cat or small child.
He releases the rod once you are in Chad's grip.
If you need me to heal your eye, I'll do that as an apology.
Most good of you, sir, but I believe I shall be fine. I am quite a quick healer, if you will.
Oh, right on, dude.
Whatever are you lot doing on this desolate beach, though? It's usually quite private. It's why I like to come here to relax.
I was kind of poking up there on the beach, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of just chilling, you know?
If a crab could wrinkle a non-existent nose, he'd be doing it right now. Instead, he studiously adjusts the monocle that is sort of tied on his other eye stalk.
We were told that there was some weird stuff happening, and at least I was supposed to come and see if anything was a problem here. Do you know if there's anything weird going on?
Oh, Cass.
Weird. I say, my good sir, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by weird. I would say that the oddest thing I've seen today is a sentient water thing, a tiny tabby, and a goat lady on my beach.
Who? are you calling a goat?
Oh, my apologies, dear ram lady, then.
You can see Cassiopeia just opening and closing her mouth, totally shocked at the rudeness.
Alright, just did. Chad's gonna spare an arm to try to fist bump the crab.
The crab is not certain of the motion you are making. It offers you a claw shake.
Yeah.
Can I cast
like
Vicious
a fish.
Mockery?
Yeah, I mean, you can do that.
Chad goes to fist bump the crab. Dump. Like that, dude.
Oh.
That's
I do not know how such a overboiled creature parading as a gentleman and ending up looking more like a jester has the balls to call me a goat. That was my vicious mockery.
Alright, that's a wisdom saving throw for me, right?
I think so.
What's the DC?
Harsh, babe.
16.
Harsh.
Oh! Well, I do say, madame, but that is pointedly quite inappropriate language in such company as this young child right here. Have you no sensibility nor manners about you? I thought you not to be of the more delicate sort when I saw your trullish nature traipsing around a beach with a bunch of gallivanting thugs, but certainly I had no notion that you swore in front of children.
Oh, it seems like you are
Hey, make
rude
a
as
wisdom
well as
saving throw,
polite.
Cass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
It seems you are blind as well as rude. Seeing as that is not a child. Guess I can forgive your rudeness, seeing as you can't see what's happening around you.
Yes, Chad is a child.
I mean. Alright, well, good talking to you, dude. Sorry about the simple and stuff, but, we're gonna go over here now. Alright, later.
But before we go, Mr. Crab,
What?
Mr. Crab, sir, I'm sorry I don't know your name. Have you seen any weird purple lights by the cliffs by chance at night?
Well, as I have been insulted so, I am not entirely sure if I am inclined to divulge such information.
Oh,
Well,
I
yeah, but the little thing
understand.
didn't insult you. It was Goat Lady.
This is true. It was the barnyard woman. Very well. Roll persuasion as he mulls it over. Oh,
You're
by the
Chad.
way, Lulu, it's definitely been a short rest by now. You can roll hit dice to get your hit points back. Alright then. Yes, I have seen such unseemly displays happen once or twice in the past week or so. They seem to be centered near the southern point of the island, where the sea caves are.
I appreciate the help, thank you.
Jolly good.
Right on, big dude.
How do I roll?
Alright, so if you go into your character sheet, let's see here, Lulu. If you go into your character sheet, you will notice under the giant box that says temporary hit points that has nothing in it, you have a tiny box that says hit dice. You have total of 5 that you can use before during every long rest. You can roll as many of them as you want to when you're taking a rest. And you have 5 that you can use between now and your long rest. Okay, so you've gained 14 hit points back so far, and you've used 2 of your dice.
Okay, I'm done.
Sounds good. Alrighty. You lot are going to want to be very careful if you decide to go to that end of the island. There's been unseemly characters congregating there as of late.
People like
hope-
you.
Right on, dude. Thanks for the heads up.
You be careful.
Yeah.
Both eye stalks are extended in Cass's direction after that last comment. But he
Go
addresses.
on.
He,
Are we done? Can we go look at the thingamabob? I'm tired, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure, babe. Be right there. And then Chet's gonna walk Pebble back to the beach and kind of set him down on the sand. And by the way, Crab Dude, there's like some dead stuff over here. I don't know if you like that or not, but like it's just gonna like snacks.
are you implying that I indulge in deceased dinosaur?
I mean, that's where food comes from, bro.
Oh, thank you. It's a wonderful meal. I shall partake quite soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Alright, enjoy, bro. Let's go ahead and go then.
Lovely to meet you.
you.
Lovely to meet you as well, tiny one. Please just be quite a bit more careful where you cast your line.
I will, thank you.
Guys, which way is south?
It's actually the opposite of the way the cast is currently going because of the way the curve of the beach on the island works.
Yeah, Pebble picks up his little orb of directions and goes, "We're supposed to go that way." And points the other direction.
Right on, little dude.
And Cass turns and marches the other way as if she has always been going that way anyway. And she just had to stack.
Okay.
Chad walks over, picks up his
Tell him it's
seashell
time for
pipe, and kind of just like starts toking as he walks. By the way, little dude, the next time you might just let go of the rod, cause like I can make you another one. It's not that hard.
And Pebble holds his rod and then says a magic word, and it turns into just a regular stick. And then he says the word, and it goes back to a fishing rod. And then he says another word, it goes back to a stick.
Chad stares at Pebble and his shifting fishing rod, and just says, "Your stick's doing some weird shit, bro." Kind of rubs his eyes.
Cass is completely unfazed. She's like, so done already with this trip. She should have taken the one where she was required to go to a nice forest with a hot spring in it, but yeah, she thought maybe the sea would be nice, but
It's a magical fishing rod, so I didn't want to give it up. I got it as a present.
that is very nice,
That
darling.
makes so much more sense. I thought it was possessed or something, dude. Alright, right on.
I think it's possessed, but I don't really know that much about the magics.
Oh, that's alright, little dude. Yeah, you hold on to that rod then, it's fine.
I'm sorry, baby. You alright? Okay. Okay, I'll take care of it. Alright. So anyway, you guys start walking south along the beach, and I'm just gonna keep the same map because I only have one map of the beach. At least this.
So we end up over here.
Yep. Just cycle. Oh, those rocks look so familiar. Ah, a tree. But anyway, you're walking along the beach, and go ahead and roll perception checks just to see if you see anything. No reason.
Percepting as fuck. This is really looking where she's going now because it was kind of embarrassing, although she could play it off well. That she just checked on the boat before they left it. Make sure it was at the right place and well towed and tied to some rocks maybe, or was it just different? Never mind.
Alrighty, and Chadonius, go ahead and make that perception check unless you're forgoing for pipe smoking.
Yeah, I don't really care. I just kind of want to get there. It's fine.
Alright, cool. Alright, so you guys are walking along the beach, and as you're walking along, you notice the cliff faces are rising higher and higher to your left as you're moving south along the beach. And after a time, Cass, you notice that there is what looks like a bit of a stair carved into the side of the rocks. It's barely perceptible, but you just managed to spy it half hidden behind a spur of a rock outcropping.
Oh, good. I don't have to ferry you all up this
Right on, dude.
godforsaken cliff. I think I found the staircase. If we could move along. I into the staircase and start walking up.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. Alright, so you put your foot on the very first step and you feel it slip just a little bit, which gives you enough warning. You look down and you notice that most of these stairs are worn smooth by time and rain cascading from the hillside above. You know that you have to move very carefully to go up these stairs. So your next movements are extremely cautious, and you manage to make it about halfway up the stairs. You are currently about 30 feet above the rocks and beach below. And
I think at the first slip, I kind of look down, notice the condition of the stairs, and discreetly hop on my broom instead and fly up on it.
Okie dokie. Do you warn anybody else
Going,
about the stairs?
like, drumming impatiently on the handle while the others climb up.
Do you warn them about what's going on with the stairs, or do you just jump on the broom and go?
I'll just go. Like,
Okay.
hurry up!
Anybody attempted to
I
climb?
found the stairs. It's their job to get up it.
It's accurate. You see her start to climb a staircase and then decide that she doesn't want to climb a staircase and jumps on her broom instead, which that's normal cast behavior. All right, Lulu, you start up the stairs after her, and you take a step or two, and then your arms go pinwheeling, and you manage to grasp along the side of the cliff face instead of plummeting to your doom. But now you know that it's pretty slick on here, so you have to move carefully.
Oh, I guess I have to do a slip and slide.
And Chidonius, you are used to slippery things because you have great balance from riding the waves all the time. So you're barely even bothered by the slickness of the stars.
Right on, Dad.
Is climbing also very dangerous to do, or is it the stairs that are the most dangerous?
For you, Pebble, because you Tabaxis, I believe, have a climb speed.
Yep.
You actually would be able to take the stairs without an issue. If you climbed up the cliff face, I'd make you make athletics checks with advantage, but
Okay, then I'll just go up the steps.
yeah, you don't have to make dex checks to get up those steps for yourself, Pebble. But about halfway up, Lulu and Chidonius, you do need to make one more dexterity save with advantage, because now you know the steps are slick.
Hurry up, darlings.
Moonflower's like right behind you, just being like, hi. You didn't even notice because he's a sneaky boy.
Chad, you're not even hanging on to the side of the cliff. You just got your hands, like, one shoved in the pocket, the other one is to open down your pipe again. Just like, it is so much easier to do high places when you're high.
Oh, right on, Dad.
I think you broke someone.
No, isn't that what's been happening the entire time?
Also, I just want Pebble to be like right behind Cass. So whenever she turns around, he's just like right there.
I will enjoy this. But anyway, Lulu, you have one really scary moment when your foot touches a step that's polished as smooth as the sea glass that got blasted into the beach earlier, and you feel it go out from under you, and you once again grab against the side of the cliff, and it was not fun, but you managed to make it to the top without any more mishaps.
I can do it. I can do it.
Very
Right
nice,
on,
darling.
babe.
Now hurry
I
it
know.
up.
Here.
This totally looks like grasslands. Look at all that grass on the land.
That's not grass. That's palm
Totally.
trees.
It's totally look. Okay, so not look at this. Look at this. See this here. See this here. This is
Moss.
This is
This
is
moss
grassland.
lands. This is moss lands.
Is moss not a type of grass?
No, moss is a fucking type of lichen.
It's a lichen, I know. I had to try.
What if it's moss grass?
Sure,
There you go.
it's grassy moss.
Is it muddy?
Not where you are right now.
Then it's mass.
Okay.
Whoa! I just had an epiphany.
Ugh, I feel so much closer to my Lord and Dolphin Savior.
Yeah, he doesn't even like grass, but like, oh, I gotta appreciate that, guys. That's fine.
He likes kelp and algae. That's like seagrass.
I don't know. I think I'm
Oh,
gonna stay on my broom anyways.
Kelp is a type of grass. Oh my god. Moss? This is like land kelp.
Yep. It's just really
There
short
it is.
seaweed. It's more like land algae, really, but
Hey, he's just getting the hang of
Even
what's happening.
better.
Cassiopeia kind of leans down to Pebble and asks, which way now, darling? Remember the way, right?
Do I remember the way? I have a map and a compass.
yeah, I'm gonna pull you over to the map again really quick, just so you can look at it. Okie dokie. So you were here where you got this lovely X, and you climbed up here.
And we wanna get here.
Yep, you want to get to the beaches that are down here. And
Here's our boat.
yep,
Nice! Very nice.
that's the boat.
It has
And we
little
want to go
holes,
here.
too. Okay.
Cool beans.
I like that the wrong way that Cass went is actually the way to the waters, so it was also sort of the right way for her. Like, water is nice.
And according to your map, there is 2 ways you could probably get there. One of the ways would be to go all the way around to the other side of the secondary small beach, about right here, where it would be more level and you could just literally walk from the jungle right onto the beach, no more cliffs. Or you could climb down the side of the cliffs at any point on this beach right here. Or there is another very small staircase of rock, it looks like, that is somewhere near the fallen Colossus right here. but you would have to go across a fissure in the rock in order to, a fissure in the cliffs in order to get to it.
So is the statue like down, or is it
This is the statue right here.
right? But is it like down on the beach or like up on a cliff?
You haven't seen it yet, so you're not really sure.
Okay.
It was Lulu who saw the statue. So you could always ask her.
I don't think Pebble would ask, because that would be prying.
Okay.
And so he would just be like, I guess we get closer and figure it out.
All right. So which way are you going to tell them to go, Pebble?
Well, we seem to do fine with the stairs before. We can try the stairs again.
Very well, darling. Just point the way, please.
I guess
We
you
can
said,
do
is the stairs, you said here?
No, the stairs are across this way over here,
Okay, then we'll go that way.
closer to where the monument is. This you could climb down at any point. It's cliffs overlooking the beach. You would just have to find a way to climb down them without falling to your death.
Can I climb down them with climbing speed and use a rope to tie at the top so people can... The word is evading me. It's not ricochet, because we don't want them to ricochet down a cliff.
Repel. It's called repel.
That's it! Rappel down the cliff. Yeah, we don't want you ricocheting.
So the short answer is yes. The long answer is you'll still need to make athletics checks to go down the cliff. It's just with advantage because of your tabaxi. And they'll have to make athletics checks to go down the cliff at all.
Go around. That seems safer.
Could I, you know what, never mind, it's fine.
Well, I might ask, would you rather go down the steps or through the jungle?
Or down a cliff. You have 3 options. All the way around, the longest route is the safest one as far as going to the beach goes. It would make you go all the way over here, but it's several miles away. Remember, each of these hexes is 1 mile. But that one you can just walk right up on the beach, no cliffs. This way is the shortest way, but it requires you to go down cliffs. And this way is the medium way. It has a staircase, you just have to get to it.
I know I'd probably be fine going down a sharp cliff face, but I can't speak for anybody else except for Goat Lady on the broom, so probably go to the steps.
If anybody mentions barnyard animals one more time,
I will do this.
swear to the deeps I'm going to leave you all here.
Alright. Sorry, Cassie. My bad.
You can see her shudder at the nickname and just... That is the limit of her patience to agree to be called that.
Well, he doesn't want to call her something when she has P in her name.
It's Peia, Cassiopeia, like the deep constellation.
I'm a dumb American, it's Cassiopeia.
I'm gonna call it Caspian.
Miss Lady, which way would you like to go?
I am fine with going down the cliff face, the shortest route. I'm not sure, however, our friends will manage it.
I need
What was that, Lulu?
help.
I suppose I can give you a ride on my broom.
How
If
much
it comes
does
to
it?
that.
How much weight does it take?
400
Okay.
pounds. It just slows down. Slows down at 200.
All right, yeah, that's doable.
Like
Ah.
one more person is doable. Even 3 if they are tiny.
Chad
go
and
ahead.
Lulu both jump on your broom as you're trying to go down the cliff face. And you're like, no, wait!
No, Chad.
That is the ricochet thing that I was talking about earlier.
No. Chad's just like, alright, you guys go down that way, I got this. And then, he's gonna, am I close enough to water to do anything about it?
You're not there yet. You guys haven't actually walked to the cliff face yet. You're talking about it. It's still about a mile and a half away from where you got up on the jungle to get to a cliff face.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
yeah,
why I said that we should go the shortest route. It's like
Okay.
far as it is.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and do it your thing. I've got an idea. So, I can get on my own way. That's alright.
You're gonna make a pool to jump into, aren't you? Because that's what I was thinking. That would probably be a really smart idea to do for everyone.
He's gonna make a water bed and then lower it down.
Actually, if anybody's played Minecraft, you know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh no!
That never fails.
While all of you are discussing this, Lulu runs off through the jungle. Lulu, go ahead and make a perception check.
Chad's just gonna start walking after her. Like, what up, babe?
That is a persuasion check. Please do not try to persuade the jungle to show you their secrets. Instead, do a perception check.
I'm persuading myself that this is a good decision.
I don't think you need to.
Oh no!
Bad decision. Bad decision.
And, Chidonius, you see why this was such a bad decision the moment that Lulu runs into the large rope of vines that are kind of half strung across the pathway, which immediately begin to constrict around her body and drag her towards the trees. Lulu, please make a strength saving throw.
No, bro.
Nice.
You manage to rip your way out of the vines that...
Nope.
Yep, you managed to rip your way out of the constrictor vines that had almost managed to wrap around your neck, plummeting back down to the jungle floor. Only about 5 feet. You land with 1 foot, 1 knee, kind of pulling errant jungle vines off of you as you do so. But yeah, you realize that maybe you should move a little bit more carefully, and that there might be some dangers in the jungle.
Maybe.
How tall are the trees?
Oh, they are pretty tall. The trees that are here are large, viney palms and other jungle structures, and you see that they are definitely like twice the height of the Allosauruses, for even the smallest of trees. This is a very old jungle.
Okay.
Alright.
Right. Okay. Chad's gonna reach into his handbag of tricks again. And,
It's a man bag. Okay.
that's a satchel. Thank you. And he's gonna pull out this little fuzzy black ball and throw it in there, and when it lands, on its way down, it morphs into a black bear and lands like a thud.
A black bear?
A black bear!
Okay.
I want to just let you all know, at seeing that somebody goes and hides behind a tree.
Cassiopeia kind of turns as Pebble starts off, asks which way to go, and then just finds nothing.
And then turns back, and there's a bear.
And she just kind of massages her temples. This is gonna take forever.
chill out, Bab. It's like, I got an idea, right? Bear!
I couldn't find a black bear, but that's a bear.
It's all good.
So-
It's dark enough.
So which
Chad's,
way are we supposed to be going?
Chad's gonna walk over and like pet the bear and like give it a smooch on the muzzle, and it's like, alright, bro, wherever we're going, can you like use your thick ass claws to like tear up the vegetation and stuff and clear the way? I'd be appreciative. Alright, good job, bro.
He proceeds to move forward as the strangling vines come to kind of slither towards him. He brings his massive paws down, ripping them asunder and tossing them aside. Looks back over his shoulder and gives that bear huff. Starts walking on.
Righteous dad, good job. Alright, let's go, everybody. It's clear now. You're welcome.
How long does he last?
That's a good question.
As long as you want, DM.
Use the action. The creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Excellent. So you now have... What color bear did you say it was technically?
Black bear.
It's a black bear? Okay, cool. Hold on one second.
And I can do this. I can pull 3 fuzzy objects from the bag per day, and then the bag can't be used again until the next dawn.
I see.
So I'm 2 out of 3.
There's now a black bear inside your journal, so you can check him out. See what he does and what he can do.
Heck yeah.
Oh, which way are we going?
So you're following the bear.
Uh-huh.
Is that where Pebble pointed?
It is.
Okay.
Everybody was moving in the direction of where Pebble had pointed out previously, and Chidonius pointed the bear in that direction. So you guys
Cool. How heavy are you?
5 pounds of cat.
Give me a second. Let me math real quickly here.
I mean, you're kind of tiny.
And this perception check is for the bear, and it's smell based. It's not very good because he's busy digging.
Give me a second. I'm trying to... Oh, goodness gracious. Where is it?
And probably not under 50 pounds, right?
Probably. Let's see here.
He can't weigh much more than Patrick in real life does. Patrick's like 45.
Pounds?
Yep. He's a very lightweight 6-year-old. Soon to be
Say-
7-year-old.
Probably about 50 pounds would probably be about right. He's very little.
Brilliant. Definitely taking a ride along the broom, and we're going at 40 feet per round. Speedy flying.
Woo! Alrighty, so it takes about 20-ish minutes to hike through to the other side of the forest, but you find yourself soon on the cliff face overlooking ocean below. Hold on one second. Sorry. This one's a big map. It's gonna take just a little bit to fog of war it up. Come on, you. There we go. Okay. Okay. Pebble. And Lulu. And a bear. Where'd the bear go? There he be. Bear looks down the cliff.
So Chad, how you getting a bear down a cliff?
No.
Just asking for a friend.
You throw him into a puddle, of course. Don't think I can carry a bear.
You know, that's a
here.
good question. Right, okay. Chad's gonna go over to the edge, kind of look down and see how much of a distance is that?
Oh, you're only about 120 feet over the beach below.
Well, that's problematic. Let's see.
Are there
Okay.
any places to secure a rope up here?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a
kind of mute point for the bear.
There's a couple of sturdy looking rocks, some palm trees that may or may not be sturdy.
So the bear is a tightrope walker?
It's a circus bear.
I mean, I was thinking more for you, Lulu, but
I thought she was going down on a broom.
okay, fine. We all can be on the broom.
I got replaced by a bear.
Right. Okay. Chad's gonna turn to the bear and like take it by its fuzzy jowls and bring its nose up and give it a smooch on the nose, and it's like, "All right, buddy. I think this is where we're gonna call it. So you can go back to wherever you came from, and thank you very much for the help. Like you're a radical dude."
The bear opens its large, toothy maw, and the scent of rotting meats and fermenting berries hits your face in a big, warm blast wave as it takes one large, rough tongue and runs it up your face from chin to forehead, and then fades into starlight.
Oh. Chad's gonna take his cleansing stone and rub it all over his face.
Cleanse it all you want. That smell will never leave your mind.
Cass kind of cringes in sympathy.
Okay.
Secondhand disgust.
in handy.
Yeah, bro. It really does.
Nostrils burning, eyes watering, more than it ever has, no matter how many bowls he smoked.
I mean, he seemed nice.
Oh yeah, he was a real tripper, dude. I'm gonna miss him.
All right, if you're ready. Do you need the rope for help? Or are you... You said something about water, I believe. And kind of... Cassie's like trying to manage to fit all three of them. The rest of them on the broom. And
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this, right?
giving a hand up for Lulu.
So, with create water, I can summon 10 gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna immediately shape water to form another orb.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna jump into the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to elevator myself down.
Okay. Now, maintaining this while trying to float down a windy cliff face, which is admittedly not what shape water was for, you're gonna need to make me an Arcana check.
I am okay with that.
Can we fly
Damn it.
down during this?
Yep, you're flying down during this. You're kind of keeping level with him, watching this, and it's looking pretty impressive. He's maintaining focus pretty well until about 3/4 of the way down when you see the little bubble pop a leak as he starts to tire out just a little bit from continuously maintaining this cantrip. And then it starts to wobble and wibble, and more leaks start to pop, and then all of a sudden it bursts. And let's see, 120 feet divided by 4 means that you are falling 30 feet. Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh wait, no,
Can
you
I-
have a thing. Wait.
Aha! I'll still make the saving throw, but aha!
Yeah, you have a thing about 25 feet, don't you?
Uh-huh. Slow fall. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 25.
Alrighty, so with a dexterity saving throw, the damage that you would take is halved. So that's 3d4.
It's fine then.
Oh wait, no, it's d6s when you're falling. D6 is a falling damage.
3d6? Okay.
So
Still
that's
fine.
6 falling damage, halved to 3, reduced to fucking nothing with slow fall. As you see him just splat on the beach in a spray of sea foam and water. And you're really worried until when you get down there, you notice that he's grinning. Because he was using the bubble while he was coming down to as a bowl almost for bonking his herb. So he didn't lose control. He just got real mellow.
Yeah, he was yelling on the way down, so you heard for like 2 seconds, you're like, oh no, bro.
It's a bad trip.
But then he kind of dusts himself off, and he's like, he looks up and he waves to you like, oh hey guys.
When'd she get here?
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm alright, little dude. Oh, thanks, bro. And he's gonna like try to pat you.
Just reach out to pat Pebble, and then hand goes past Pebble. And then...
Like, whoa. When did you become see-through, dude? What?
Pebble's just like you know how cats will get like really freaked out and just like duck and like just scrunch down and the ears kind of go flat. Like, what are you doing? Why are you touching me? What's going on?
Yeah, his hand kind of swipes past you and he stares at his own hand in amazement. Whoa.
Oh boy.
Wait, what are we doing? Oh, right. I came down here for something.
Over this way, we should see a statue.
Oh, alright, just did. Alright, let's do it.
And caves? Is that what the crab said? Caves or something?
Yes, the
Is that what
crab said
this
sea
is?
caves. Might be. Maybe if you roll a perception check, you can find out.
I had to go find that button. I might see it. I think, wow, you guys are doing fantastic. Nat 20s.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Cass is just done with this and wants to get it over with, and Lulu is just has her head treasure, 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 treasure. Like all three of you just zero in immediately on the opening that's over here. As you see a large broken statue kind of dotting the beach over here that I didn't get a chance to put on this map because I was making it up until 5 minutes before the session was supposed to start at 5 p.m. even though we didn't start until 7:30 p.m.
Righteous, dude.
Hold on 1 second.
Chet didn't perceive anything. He's riding on your tailcoats.
Let me just
He, like,
reveal.
he sees you walking over to and is like, "Oh, dudes, I found something."
Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me see. Double check what's in that area. Make sure you're not gonna die. All that fun shit.
That's a lot of tunnel.
Okay, that's that. And alright, so you peer down this winding passageway, and the sand here is soft and slightly wet, covered by about 1.5 inches of water underneath your feet as you take a step down the slightly squishy surface. And using those perception rolls that you had over there, you kind of look around down the tunnel, and you do notice quivering right here. Oh, sorry, not on the cookie part. Right here on the roof of this kind of sloping sea-carved tunnel, there seems to be a mass of black jelly-like substance that's quivering slightly.
Oh, I don't like that, dude.
Jelly?
Some kind of jelly-like substance. Large, almost about the size of your tabaxi friend over there.
Yeah, I don't like the look of this dude. It looks like a jellyfish, and they're kind of like not good to like mess with. So I'm gonna like go kind of sneaky. Oh fuck! I tripped.
Yeah, well, it's too late anyway, because as your friendly neighborhood treasure hunter steps directly underneath the slime.
As one does.
The umber slime detaches from the ceiling and falls towards her. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, bro.
Alrighty, you are now currently engulfed by a slime. Okay, let's see. How many acid damage? 1d6 at the start of your next turn. Okay, so you are currently being physically engulfed by a slime right now. Pebble, you see this happen.
And Pebble is going to kind of come a little closer, and can Pebble like go up and try slashing it? Does it know I'm there until I slash it?
You didn't roll a stealth check to come in here, so I'm not entirely Yeah, you didn't roll a stealth check, so I'm going to assume that it might. I think it actually has blind sight. Yeah, it's got blind sight 60 feet. So yeah, it knows you're there.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit it with my sword.
Go ahead. Roll me an attack. You said it's your short sword, right? That's slashing damage, correct?
Mm-hmm. He don't know anything. He just attacking to try to help a person he thinks is friend.
Roll damage. Okay. So you slash at this this slime that's currently engulfing her. You manage not to hit Lulu. but your sword slices through the slime like butter, so easily, so skillfully, and then you notice it's because the slime is peeling apart underneath your sword. Now there's two where there once was one. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh no, bro.
Dun dun dun.
that's I love this. It's so much fun.
Alrighty. Well, I'm not sure when exactly we'll get to pick it up again, because we're definitely not going to be foregoing Curse of Strahd just to finish the one shot. But if anybody is available later this week, I might be able to do it.
Hell yeah.
Albeit at an earlier time to try to make it so that
Yep.
the other Kathy isn't
now?
dying over in Europe land. Cass, you there?
Muted.
Uh-oh. She gone.
Sleep.
Yeah, she can't talk at the moment, she says in Discord.
Okay. Hey, well, if you can type, can you let me know, is there a day that you would like to, that would be good for you to continue this later on this week? I know you've got school and stuff, so I don't want to impose on any of that.
Thursday onward.
Thursday, American Thursday? Is American Thursday the same thing as European Thursday?
I think they're the same days of the week, Aaron.
Well, I don't know. There's time differences.
Right. No, that's just Australia.
Okay. All right, cool. Then, yeah, Thursday is a good day. We can do this on Thursday. Is everybody else okay for Thursday? This coming Thursday?
Sure.
Okie dokie. How does
You know
7...
my answer.
I do know your answer. How does about... Well, am I off this Thursday? I am off this Thursday. What's the earliest that everybody can do this Thursday?
4 o'clock.
5:30.
Okay, 5:30 I heard from Kat, and 4 o'clock I heard from Kavala.
Yep.
Okie doke.
Spam me with phone calls and I will be there.
All right, 5:30. Cat time is 1 o'clock. 1:30 your time, Felix. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna forget like I did today. Just spam phone call me and I'll be there.
All right, sounds good. So 5:30 Eastern Standard Time on Thursday is when we will plan for this, unless something happens, and hopefully we will finish up our one shot then. If not, well, rocks fall, everybody dies. I don't know. Slimes fall, everybody dies. All right. Well, thank you anybody out there who's been watching tonight. We greatly appreciate it. We will see you, let's see, I guess the next time we'll see you is going to be this Wednesday, when we are going to be picking up with our other one-shot that we're doing while the Wednesday campaign is kind of on hiatus for a week or so, which is the Frozen Sick module that we're currently running. Then we'll see you again on Thursday for the other half of this one-shot, and then we'll see you on Friday for actual Dragons Also Maybe Dungeons. And then we'll see you on Sunday for me playing Starfinder in Rob's campaign.
Yeah.
This is a jam-packed week. All right. From everybody here at Dragons Also Maybe Dungeons / One Shot Central, stay cool, have a totally tubular night, and stay away from the Umber Slimes. They really harsh the vibe.
Right? Like, totally tubular.
Good night.
Yes,
Not
quite.
really. Okay, anyway, later, dudes.
Pleasant eve, all.